Oh my.
Oh,
Oh my.
oh no.
What? Why are these happening?
Dexter combo.
It's got dark. It's got so dark. All right, so check out the live stream, guys.
Oh hey! I have my own
Yeah,
box.
you got your own box now. Check out the
I
art.
have to watch an ad.
Check out the art on the right.
Hold on, I have to watch an ad first.
Oh
Why
shit!
did-
Okay,
Why
I
does
see
it
it.
almost look to me like the Monty Python-esque?
That was the whole point.
Yeah.
I told him I was going to put him in Monty Python clouds. I actually did it. Hey, fun fact about your section there, Sam. If I were to move you, the disc behind it is actually the first sound ever recorded from space.
Oh shit! I like that. I like that
Yeah.
a lot.
They put it on a gold record, and I gave it sort of like an artistic flair to it.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Try to keep it dope. Okay, so let me get on my actual channel, not my dashboard, because it's kind of lame.
So just a heads up. At some point within the next 30 minutes, I will have to get up and get pizza.
30 minutes to get you pizza. Man.
Aren't they supposed to give it to you for free if it's 30 minutes?
They don't do that anymore.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes our store gets up to about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how crazy it is.
God, we missed good times.
I know, right?
just
Someone-
living miles away, specifically looking for the one that was farthest away from you.
Someone tell my dice to behave, because they keep rolling very low numbers. All right, we ready for this? We're live.
Yeah, we are live right now.
I want to be unlive.
Why? Also, music today's being brought to you by the Music Factory from Freedom Network. Had to put that out.
Hey.
Hey, hey! Hey!
Factory.
Was that?
CNC Music Factory?
No. Music Factory. It's just the name of it. It's called Music Factory. No fancy stuff in it. If you hear me throwing dice, it's because I'm trying to get it to behave and stop throwing ones and fours.
What you need to do is you need to throw it hard against your walls.
Well, here's my issue. If I throw, because I roll my dice this way, and if I roll it too hard and it's made of metal, I hit. So.
One of these days, I'm just gonna throw this dice too hard and it's gonna crack my screen.
That's what
It's
I'm
gonna be
worried about.
embedded in your screen.
That's what I'm
Right.
worried about.
We got some people filing in here, so.
Takes a minute usually.
Mm-hmm.
I could turn that off. So I need to know, what do you think about those white and gold dice? I've been eyeballing them for like a month now.
You mean the black and blue dice?
No, the white and gold one.
No, we're not starting.
Oh,
The blue and brown dice.
No, not touching that. Not touching that.
I always have to dredge that shit up from the depths.
All right, I'm gonna move my microphone just a little bit off frame because it is actually obscuring me. How's my audio coming in? Still
It's
nice.
coming in pretty all right. I think it's coming all right.
Cool.
Yeah.
But
'Cause I have it basically just sitting right here like a boom mic.
I had to pry this open earlier today. Apparently, the wax on the inside melted with the door.
By
Which was-
earlier today, he means literally a few minutes ago.
Yeah. You're-
All right.
You got this, Nix. I'm just looking at the picture she just put down.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get this started. We got a bard sexual. I think that's my character.
Yeah.
So we got a new person joining us today. It's Nix. You might have seen Nix a couple times on several other things that I've done, mostly via our chat.
Caw.
Caw! It's the bird.
No.
No.
Sometimes a fish.
Sometimes a fish. Sometimes
No,
an exploding
it's-
squishy toy.
I am... Should I say what my character is?
Would you like to introduce yourself? I know you got to be introduced into the campaign, and I know that I'm not sure what he's got planned to put it in there. Oh my gosh.
I can pull something out of my ass. I mean, this is like 80% improv anyway, so.
Yeah,
fuck it.
most of this is improv.
That's basically what I am.
Are you one of those talkie thingies that imitate other things that talkie?
Si, senor.
Cool.
Talkie thingy.
Talkie thingy. All right. So let's get this started.
All right.
Oh my god, my internet died at the perfect time.
So, is everybody ready to begin? Because
Yes.
I think we should go through our rounds of introductions.
I got this
Starting
picture
with
of you.
myself. I am Mr. Sammy Freelance, the dungeon master and god of this game.
Hey, Torque. All right. I guess I'll go next. I am Pingus. No last name. You wouldn't ask Cher. I am a bard. High half elf. And I fight with words. And I fight with words. And only words. And sometimes fire.
The words and sometimes fire are stick, by the way. Just thought we should make that abundantly clear.
You know, for the child custody battle, as it would be.
Yeah.
All 10 of those.
All right. Next, we'll go with above me, mountain.
Alright, I'm Grasha the Clasher, Orc Bard, representing his clan, and he's gonna hit you with a mace if you don't give him a good steak.
Let's move on to T.
Alright, I am Sam Bramblefoot, and I'm a halfling rogue. Yeah, I'm hoping that you weren't wanting to keep those earrings, because frankly, they look great. They look great on me.
Still got them both. And I guess Nyx.
Who will you be playing?
I'm kind of a mute, but I will be parroting a little bit. Because I am Susu, the Kenku druid. Because Susu, you know, when you go in Sims, they say Susu.
Okay.
That's what I immediately thought of. I just didn't know if that's what you're. Okay, cool.
So I've repositioned things. The Dungeon Master now has his own little perch high above everything else.
All right, so with introductions out of the way, let's go ahead and begin. I am nowhere near ready for this, but fuck it, let's do this anyway. Let me just pull up my map up.
Watching 4 streams at once was a good idea. Well, I hope you're enjoying this. This stream has moving parts.
Let's see. There it is, the Faerun map. You know, having a second monitor doesn't do me a lot of good if I have like snacks obscuring my screen here. Okay.
For those of you wondering where we were, we're right here. Still, I think.
In Daggerford.
Oh god,
Yeah,
I gotta
you're-
find that.
Yeah, you are right around Daggerford.
Stabbing. That's what it's for.
Hinga dinga Daggerford.
You know, I'm just gonna follow you guys. I don't know anything.
Well, I still need to.
Oh, yeah, you got a map. You got an old map. Let me give you a new map.
That's the old map.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to drop it in the chat for y'all. Boop. Then on the upper left, it's going to give you a search. Just type in Daggerford like you see it spelled on the screen.
Okay.
Yep, and because I know where everything is, I'm using the old map, which also has a search function.
The old map wasn't of Daggerford.
Oh, hang on.
Wow, that was quick.
I
That was some,
yeah, I hope that's my pizza.
that was some quick pipizza. And they even knocked? Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Just having,
normally
like-
they just open the mail slot and just kind of force it in.
Like one slice at a time.
No, they just fold it in half and just. It's a real mess, man. It's a real mess. You gotta pay the dry cleaners every time you order.
You're paying the dry cleaners to clean your door?
The welcome mat.
Oh. I see what you did there.
Let me show you pizza.
Would you like a cheese pizza?
Yeah, no, cheese. Cheese pizza.
Welcome to the pizza place. Would you like a hamburger?
Was it your pizza?
Oh.
Yes?
Oh.
Oh shoot,
Oh.
Shenmue 3's now on pre-order.
Oh, I love you. But now I must destroy you.
Cheese pizza loves you too.
Well, okay then. All right.
All
so
right.
I got pizza now. So I have everything I need
Chief!
to. All right.
This little Xenius Snooky.
Okay, so here we go.
All right.
So when we last left off,
Mhm.
the three of you were leaving a party, and we're actually heading back to Daggerford, where Sam Bramblefoot received a letter saying that they received word from a halfling who told them that there was a death in the family. And if I remember correctly, they said to go down to, did I say Baldur's Gate?
Yes.
You did.
Yes.
It's a journey to Baldur's Gate.
Yep, so on your way to Baldur's Gate, we'll say you've already been on the road for a good while now. You've already made it to the end of Tradeway. There wasn't really much going on there, and along the way, you picked up a new bird friend, one who just sort of, a new bird friend, right as you made it to Dragon Spear Castle, or at least right on the way. So I think we should probably go into right when you meet said bird friend. So midway down Tradeway, just before you hit Dragon Spear Castle, you end up finding yourselves at a clearing. And in this clearing, there isn't really much. There are a few overturned carts. There's of course dead traders strewn about. There are signs of goblins that have been there previously, and coming in from the opposite way, there is a bird person who just so happened to be passing by. Now, thankfully, you all missed this nightmarish thing that happened, because a lot of the bodies have been stripped of valuables and have just been left there to rot. Nyx, or should I say Susu, would you be one of, like, would you have been there, say for example, looting anything you could off of this long picked location?
Anything shiny, I grabbed it.
All right, so
Sup, Dumpies?
so you all probably walk in right as you see this Kenku starting to pull some rings off of some fingers, and also maybe taking a brooch or two here and there.
A bird after my own heart.
Stealing shiny things like the rest of us.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and say, Nix, that this is where basically your starter gold comes from here. You just took things and sold them, and you essentially kind of build up a nice little. Well, yeah. So, what do you all do?
I would
I,
support.
I attempt to rob the bird.
That's typical Sam.
Yeah.
All right. So, how are you going to attempt to rob this bird? Are you just gonna walk up and just pull out a knife and say, "Give me your money, or I'll shank you," or or is it just going to be like, "Stop, criminal scum"?
No, I'm
Or are
I'm
you-
gonna throw a rock at a tree and hope they turn, and then try and take the purse.
Your money or your life.
Nah, just distraction and grabbing.
All right. Distract and grab. So go ahead and roll deception. And as for Unix, this will be your first roll. I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Which dice is that?
It's going to be a d20 plus your wisdom saving throw modifier in that box. Remember when we were going through it and we pointed out where
Yeah,
like the general areas are?
did I send you my sheet in case
You
I
did?
can't find out
Yep.
Yes, you did.
where any of that stuff is? Alright.
It should actually be the top left of your sheet, just under your stats.
What's up? It's Lep. Yeah, you
remember
just
where all this is.
see that's what I was planning to do with that,
Ooh.
Demkeys.
Oh, I think she beat me.
Ooh.
Oof.
Yeah, I got a 19, and Nick's got not a 19.
Hold on. What is-
Okay, so you basically hear
Woo!
you hear something
Thank you for the subscribe.
rustle. You hear something rustle off in the distance. Oh, hey, there's a subscription alert there. Nice.
Let go, Boaz.
So you hear some rustling in the bushes as the stone was turned, and you go to look to it. And Sam, I want you to roll sleight of hand to see if you can actually take this thing.
Okay, so 13.
All right, so 13, and then let me just hop on to D&D Beyond so I can go ahead and see what the passive perception is. I should probably just have Nix's character sheet open just to move things along, and
She did post it in our chat.
that is true. That is true. Let me just.
They have a passive perception of 15.
Okay, so you did not beat their passive perception. So, right as you go to grab this coin purse, the Kenku just, well, they obviously notice.
Don't touch it.
Okay, I'm just gonna raise my hands and back the feck off. The hell was
I like to imagine the scream was actually followed by someone who sounded like Nick's just saying, "Don't touch it."
I
Sorry,
wish I
guys.
had the "Don't touch me" parrot, but I don't.
Say, Sam, how's that going for you?
There's the toppings are so heavy, it's actually sliding off of the dough.
That's what she said.
Out of all of the "that's what she said" jokes I've heard, one of the weakest.
I got more. Just
the fucking.
just you wait.
God.
I saw that shocked gif.
I am so going to be looking forward to this.
That's weird, Islip.
Guys, you better be on top of these clips here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This shit showing
like-
up on YouTube later.
Yeah, because this is like eventually when we can get if I get enough clips. Cause I only got like 6 clips total from our D&D stuff, so it's not enough to make a video out of. So if y'all want to clip stuff while we're going along, that'd be great because these sessions can last a little while.
A good while.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and make sure you stay tuned for the now standard Zenny spill something clip. Keep your eyes out for this.
Happens every time. Every time. I don't know why.
we gotta make a compilation of Zenny spilling his drinks on things. We gotta keep on top of it.
Yes, very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so all 4 of you are in the same general vicinity. Character interaction, go.
So I said, Sam, so how did that go? How's that going for you?
My feathers are just ruffled looking at Sam.
Crash is gonna like clear his ear from that weird scream.
The fuck was that noise?
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. Look at this dude.
Excuse me. I identify as a woman.
Honestly, even Grasher would just want to stand back and watch this unfold. It's like, ooh, what are they gonna say next?
Yeah, the thing. So just so you know, people following at home, if you're trying to figure out why you're hearing sound bites, it's because her character repeats things it's heard. So
It doesn't have a voice of its own.
It really doesn't have a voice of its own.
No.
It mimics the noises of others to speak.
Yeah.
Just imagine like a raven or a crow person.
Yeah.
And they mimic things like parrots.
Google Kinku and look.
Yeah.
Not kinky, kinku.
Kinku.
Look up the lyrebird.
Now if you Google kinky kenku, that's an entirely different
No.
No, let's not go there.
That's on your own time. That's on your own time.
Let's
when the FBI agent is asleep.
let's try some of that charismatic work. Hey, buddy, what you got there? What you find? It looks shiny, right? You like shiny stuff, huh?
And I just look at Frost and I just kind of tilt my head and nod.
Like shiny things. I might have something shiny. Yeah, I do.
Hey kid, I got some shiny candy here for
I got something shiny. So
Keep your pants up, please.
I got something shiny for you. No. So, did you, by any chance, do all this?
I look at Frost and try to process what he's saying. And when he points out all the bodies and all that, I look back at him and go,
Yee. That's a lot of dead bodies. So, trying to think what else we could. How can we communicate to a non-communicative individual? Let's see. Gresher's got shiny things too. We actually collect a lot of shiny things. So what I'm seeing is an advantage right now of someone who can kill a lot of people real quick. But I don't know what they use, what kind of weapons they got. And I don't even know if...
I'm standing there looking at you guys with this really stupid bird expression, but in both my hands you see a big staff and the other a dagger.
Okay, that makes more sense.
And I'm kind of like tightening my grip on the dagger, just keeping caution, even though I got this really dumb "hi" voice or face.
Tell you what, if you want more shiny things, we tend to come across a lot of people with a lot of shiny things. You look like you could you look like you could definitely hold your own in a fight. Hence all the dead bodies. Tell you what. Yeah.
Do you want to add us to the pile of dead bodies?
Well, I think we're at a crossroads here. It's either we get added to a pile of dead bodies, or we can add more dead bodies.
Just because we've reached
Thank you
a
for the
fork
follow.
in the road does not mean we should possibly take a murder bird.
Listen, it's just a murder bird. It's just a murder bird. What's worse? Either we're against a murder bird, or a murder bird's on our side.
You could say this would become a murder if the
The
crow joined us.
Oh no.
Puns. So, tell you what, I got a little shiny silver circlet for you if you wanna join us. That way we have our side. We're gonna hire you in forms of shiny things. Especially after what I saw last time. I think we're gonna need all the help we need.
I'm going to protectively hold Sir Squeakington of Brie.
He's not shiny. It's okay.
No, but he might be food.
True. You don't eat people, do you? You know, with my tactful questioning.
If it resorts to that, I will.
Gotcha. You don't eat mice, right?
If I'm desperate.
Would you eat Sir Squeakington? Can we agree that you will not hurt a furry head on Sir Squeakington?
Furry head? How many's he got?
10. No, I don't know.
The 10-headed mouse of
Sam
Bree.
Sam Bramblefoot.
Well, in a way to show you that I'm a nature person, I kind of move a bit of my robe around and I show this little medallion that shows it's a basic druid type medallion, so that I'm all about that nature.
I think that's weird that you killed so many people. I'm a little confused. I'm all about that nature.
Life, mate.
These people. So I'm gonna assume. Let's assume that they attacked her. Yeah, I like assuming.
Here's the best part, right?
Yeah.
This is obviously a goblin attack, and you guys immediately jump to assuming that one tiny bird did all of this.
Hey.
Well, the bird is holding a knife.
And a staff. I'm
like
very
5 feet
convinced.
tall.
You're 5 feet tall. I'm still convinced.
Grasher's 8 foot tall, so
I'm looking at about.
they
4
really
foot.
are.
I'm about 4 foot. On a good day.
So
I'm
to
unclear.
Grasher, at least, this really is just a little bird.
Well, how is this, Grasher? What's your opinion? Do you think we need another party member? I'm just all for it because there's this like Lich King thing. I don't know what it's called. It looked crazy. It was scary, and it saw us. And I think we could use all the help we can get.
Grasher's gonna look at the cart and the bodies, and just say, "I don't think one little bird could do that when 4 of them couldn't take us out."
Well, technically it was 3, and the apparently this one's a barber too.
I saw this boat in half.
I point at the goblins as I say that.
Well,
So there's actively goblins here, alive.
No.
Oh no! It's mostly just goblin corpses and the corpses of regular people.
So
like
I'm
traders and such.
So from that dialogue, I'm going to assume that she killed the goblins.
I mean, you are all level 4, and goblins are like fucking CR 1/8. So, like 8 of them could probably challenge like maybe a level 1 person, and then they could still take them out without.
Well, there you go. I'm convinced.
This is gonna be a fucking trip, guys.
Listen.
This soundboard.
I saw this boat in half. You hear that?
I want to do a medicine check on my rations.
A medicine check?
Yeah, I want to see if I've accidentally drugged myself.
All right, you go ahead and roll medicine.
21.
You're pretty sure you didn't drug yourself. You think.
I saw this boat in half. That was good. That would have been a great clip there. But let's see. What else?
All of those soundboards.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be an interesting time. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
I got an idea. If anything, it is amusing. And I'm here to party. And what's better than? And you guys know me. I like screwing with people. What's better than screwing with people?
Literally.
That's screwing people, not screwing. I'm good at screwing with people. What's better than screwing with people than having something that could mimic what they say? Don't you see an advantage in that?
They could be our backup vocalist.
True. But you'd have to sing at all the songs.
Oh, hello, yeah.
Sorry.
I didn't even make that one out.
No.
I did. That was Shrek.
Oh my god.
Good to know we have something to look forward to.
Oh god.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna turn to the Kanku and just say, so, what's your name?
I just look up. You're a big orc guy, right?
Yeah,
Big
I made
orc
fun
guy.
of him. 3 feet taller than you.
It's a neck bender.
Yeah, it's a neck bender.
Just look up at this huge orc guy.
deadliest of
My name is Jeff.
Apparently his name is Jeff.
Post that in the chat. That goes in the Twitch chat. That goes in the Twitch.
that needs to go in the Twitch chat.
Oh, they need to see.
But then I say Susu.
You say what?
Then I say Susu.
Susu. Oh,
Give me a minute. I need a minute.
So
If you can figure out what my name is.
I like to imagine that Susu is actually like a foreign phrase that's like not like from this general.
Now the question
vicinity.
is it an insult?
That is up to Nyx. Is it
Uh,
an insult?
I cannot look at that
well, it's
gift.
my name, but that's what I'm called. Name myself, but it's more like hello.
All right. So, congratulations. You are all now in one party.
one party.
One family.
Mountain, please never try to seduce anything.
Oh god, what is this now?
That is no orc horn. Orc smash.
You know what? Fuck it. Anytime Crasher smiles, that's what it looks like. It's official. We're making it official.
Oh god, that is such a good image too. All
I
right,
know.
so you
Such
guys,
It helps him be personable.
pass Dragonspear Castle. Now that you're all traveling together,
All right.
and you eventually make your way down the down tradeway until you make it to Boriskir Bridge.
I thought we were going to
Now,
Baldur's
it's
Gate.
Well, yeah, but you need to like actually get to another road that actually cuts across the fields of the dead, because that's some pretty perilous stuff right there.
Gotcha.
So once you make it to Boriskir Bridge, now normally this is a ridiculously safe bridge,
Okay.
but as you approach, a tall troll actually steps out from under the bridge, and he seems to be wearing just these what looks like clothes that are made from other peasants' clothes that were tastily sewn together. And you see a name plaque on its chest that says hello. It says, "Hello, my name is," spelled I-Z, and then Terry.
Terry the Troll.
And he steps out from under this bridge, and he sort of stomps in front of you. It's like, "None of you are going to be passing my bridge unless you pay the troll toll or answer my riddle."
So Terry, do you know what a minotaur is?
I do not know who this Terry is of which you speak.
It's on your chest.
No, it isn't. And he covers it up.
All right.
Alright.
Just a quick question: how deep is the crevasse he is guarding? Is there water running through it?
There is water running through it, and you know
How fast is said water?
Exactly.
It's going fairly fast. I mean, you guys could attempt to cross it, but
No.
We know
What's that? Hobbit tossing?
Hey, no.
I mean, we've got two characters we can throw, but
Come on then, 500 gold or answer my riddle.
wow, that's an expensive toll. Like, it's not the best looking bridge on the planet. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's like made of wood, and 500 gold. I mean, that's quite a few nights staying in a castle by
Well, it's
yourself.
the only bridge across for miles. Gold or riddle?
Can I answer your riddle with
Yeah,
a riddle?
You got this. Oh, ooh.
Yes.
I like riddles.
Actually, no.
Done.
Do you accept payment in this, and I hold the get out of death token I still have?
Oh yeah, we still have those.
Good. I'm holding on to mine.
I do have a trick here.
Oh, you have a trick.
Yeah, hang on. Just highlight it.
All right, what's your trick?
It's called Pass Without Trace.
Oh.
I'm just gonna share it. Cause I can't read this fast enough to...
Alright, so, Pass Without Trace. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection for the duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to dexterity, stealth, checks, and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage. I'm surprised none of you guys actually asked what the riddle was.
I was going. That was going to
Yeah,
be my.
about to.
I was getting there.
I just wanted to know if we could have a riddle. if we
Wait.
could have
Oh,
a
wait.
match.
Okay. So Terry, not Terry. Quick question. What happens if we get the riddle wrong? Do we just not? Are we just not allowed to go?
You just don't cross. You just don't cross.
Wait, okay, Terry. How many guesses do we get?
One.
Is it like one a
Each.
day or one each? Can I buy?
Just one.
Can I buy a vowel?
I don't even know what that means.
I can tell. is. Let us hear your amazing riddle.
All right. What is my name?
You kidding me?
No cheating.
No, I'll try. Terry, I'm gonna guess your middle name. Your name is Terry.
What gives you that idea?
Just call it a hunch.
You look like a Terry.
He kind of does. He's got that Terry
Yeah,
face to him.
He's got the nose of a Terry.
All right, you can pass. And Terry crawls back under the bridge.
Got the nose of a Terry.
He's got that very Terry feel to him.
Terrier.
He's got a terrier.
So you are now able to pass Terry's bridge.
Yay!
Actually, I'm just at the other end of the bridge. I'm gonna see if I can't just like put a sign that says his name is Terry.
You put up a sign that says his name is Terry. You guys go about your day. So as you're going down this path, you see a traveling trader with like a backpack
Sorry.
on, and they're walking by. And,
Our
and
bird
you
alarm's
see
going
them go,
off.
Oh hey, a bunch of travelers. I'm just here making my way right down Trade Way here. So anything I should be looking out for?
Some guy named Terry.
Yeah, there's a troll running the bridge over there.
All right, thanks for the heads up. And he just keeps on walking, and then off in the distance you hear, Cold or riddle. Oh, hiya, Terry.
God damn it!
You could go ahead and pass.
Good to know that if we see him again, he'll remember us.
Help me get across that thing. That's a very nice troll.
It's like another traveler walks by, and then you hear, "What is my?" Hey, Terry. All right, you could pass.
When your riddles are terrible.
Terrible.
Have a nice day.
It's just he's bored. He's a very bored troll.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that at one point in time someone said, "Hey, could you wear this for a little bit?" Then he just forgot
I'm
it was
going to
on
assume
him.
that he didn't get a lot of attention as a young troll.
A young troll.
Nobody even knew his name.
The other trolls wouldn't let him join in their troll games.
Yeah.
He's got a very red nose.
So he went into the family
Poor Terry.
business.
All he wanted was a
Riches.
friend. Aw.
All he wanted was a friend.
So as you guys are basically continuing down Trade Way, you reach a fork in the road that actually leads up down towards Baldur's Gate. And as you reach that fork in the road, you guys see a wagon being drawn by 4 velociraptors.
It's really impressive seeing as they have little tiny arms.
I know. How did they
Yeah.
manage that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly
even-
this is actually a sight to behold, because these are some strong velociraptors. They're not even like they're like maybe the size of chickens. Now, granted, the caravan itself is not, it's made out of light materials, and it looks like it's just big enough for maybe like 2 people or maybe like 4 halflings.
It's made out of balsa wood.
No, that would break on the first impact of a bump.
It's also
Aw.
it's made out of like some strange lightweight metal, and it's also this strange like
Thunderbolt.
yellow and green color, and it has like these weird like plant. This has like this plant mural kind of drawn on it. Looks like something you'd expect to see in like a tropical climate. And the doors to this carriage opens up, and Sam, you immediately recognize a member of your family.
So, I see
And
the
this-
dinosaur business is going okay.
It's your Uncle Hammond!
Hey, Crasher, did you know about a dinosaur business? I didn't know about dinosaur business.
I didn't know about dinosaur business.
I didn't just tuk tuk.
What is there a sign on the wagon?
You just see a sign that says, Cretaceous Gardens.
Dinosaur business, huh?
Can I do an animal handling check on one of the velociraptors?
Would it?
with advantage.
I just want to know.
Bet they make a lot of bones in the dinosaur business.
I just want to know. Has there been any whisperings about the Cretaceous Gardens?
There's this whole mess with like a lawsuit happening after one of the T-Rexes broke free and ate one of the handlers. They lost a lawyer, so they had to hire a new.
There's not too much missing there.
So I got 15.
You pet the Velociraptor. It recognizes you.
Aw.
And it latches on your ankle.
Clever girl, Blue. Clever girl.
But yes, your Uncle Hammond is an elderly halfling, kind of balding, white beard, has this interesting cane that looks like it's made out of a bit of amber with like a mosquito in the middle, like just encased in it.
Welcome to.
And you hear him go, "Sam, it's been a while. Are you on your way to the funeral as well? Come in. I'll give you all a ride there."
Funeral.
Out of curiosity, they didn't have any dinosaur-related accidents, did they?
Yeah.
You mean the family member? Or...
Yeah.
No. No.
Insight check.
Are you sure about that, sir?
Please, may I do the insight check?
By all means, make an insight check. If everybody wants to make an
21.
insight check. You're pretty sure even he doesn't know.
Oh.
He's just had so many dinosaur-related incidents that they're just like all bleeding together here.
Oh.
Got a 23.
I
The
just
dinosaur
You get the same
supervisor
reaction.
wasn't doing their job.
can
But,
I just
go on?
I just wanted to ask him if any dinosaurs were being kept in the wagon.
Where'd they keep it?
Well, there is one, and you see this little
It's not just Aunt Phyllis, is it, when you're talking about the dinosaur, is it?
And as you say that, Aunt Phyllis leads over, and she's just adorned head to toe in dinosaur skin attire, and you hear her go, "Hello there, Sammy."
Hi, Aunt Phyllis.
Lots of lookers in your family, huh?
We're going to a funeral.
I know, Aunt Phyllis.
God, that's
She reminds me of the old lady in National Lampoon. Say grace. She died like 4 years ago. The blessing.
But Aunt Phyllis just goes, I think it was your other uncle.
Sam, how extended is your family?
Halflings, They're known to have quite large families.
Must have a lot, like a funeral every day then. This has to be like just a reason to eat at this point in time.
It's a bi-weekly event.
So just a reason to eat at this point in time.
I should
Well,
also
we don't
mention.
exactly need an excuse.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
that's
should,
halflings.
I should also mention, it was your stupid rich uncle too.
see now he's got my attention. I'd like to. I'd like to see what a
I've never
stupid.
been to a funeral for the wealthy.
Right. So
Only
what's
the
the
poor funerals.
had you had one? Yes. But
Was
what about a
it
second
the
breakfast?
stupid rich uncle that liked me, or was it the stupid rich uncle that hated everybody?
It was your stupid rich eccentric uncle who apparently had a double life or something. I don't know. We just know his death was apparently entirely gruesome.
So being a halfling, him having a double life, does that mean just lived one full life?
Why, yes.
Can I just kick him in the shin?
I feel like puns like that are like racial slurs or some shit.
Yes, it fucking is. Can I kick him?
You kick him in the shin.
I deserve it. I deserve it, but I'm going to take that.
Why don't... Well, Sammy, why don't you and your extraordinarily racist friend, your bird companion, and the big one,
Big
climb
one?
into our car?
That's not racist.
It's
Wait.
specious.
Yeah. How are we going to fit in that tiny, itty
The big-
bitty
yeah.
Willy Wonka machine of yours?
Oh, we got rope. Just sit on the top, it'll be fine.
Oh, okay. I was not where my mind was
May
going.
I suggest, just so that we got enough room, that we drag the elf behind.
Can I vote against this?
I mean, you can if you want to drag the elf behind, but we're not having another repeat where somebody traveling in our employ dies of autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, but
I'll just ride on a bumper.
Phyllis, to be fair, you did tie the rope somewhere a little unorthodox.
Well, they deserved it.
Hence the just excuse for food at this point in time. I'll go sit on a bumper.
I just imagine I imagine this thing comes up to like Grasher's chest. Like he just.
I'm just
I just
surprised it
imagine
could
he's-
support everyone's weight.
Yeah.
It's a lightweight but incredibly sturdy metal.
In that
pretty
case-
sure
The
it
birds
has-
shouldn't have a problem. They're pretty lightweight to begin with, hollow bones and all.
Yeah, you're fairly certain that that the actual cart itself is the framing of it is actually made out of mithril, which is an incredibly lightweight and ridiculously strong, stronger than steel in most cases. So business is good. So if they're able to afford a mithril cage for their carriage, just imagine what the stupid rich uncle can afford
Right.
or could afford. Past tense.
Past tense. Yeah, I'm starting to like this rich uncle a little bit more.
I just imagine Grasher saddling the fucking cart like a bucking bull. Like one of those mechanical bulls.
As I said, I'm okay with just riding on the bumper. I have
Oh.
I have some rope to keep me down.
The
I
chat just
can
asked-
actually talk to animals, yes.
So, if you want, go ahead and try to talk to the raptors.
Alright, hang on.
D&D, everybody.
No.
I'm just sending you the thing.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking of.
Sorry, I'm just making sure everyone sees these.
Yeah, the bird can talk to raptors as well as pretty much anything else that's an animal.
I mean, if you think about it, they are distant cousins.
Very distant. Very, very distant. Very, 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 very distant.
All right.
Action.
You gain the ability to comprehend. Oh yeah. That will only take a an action there, and is that a cantrip or a first level spell?
Let me look.
It's a ritual spell.
It's a ritual.
Yeah,
Yes.
if you look to
Okay.
the left, they have it.
Alright.
Speak with animals ritual spell.
So I'll just go ahead and say that you quickly do the ritual. As everyone's talking for about 10 minutes,
Okay.
and suddenly, oh, excuse me. And suddenly, you are able to understand every single word the raptors are saying to each other. Now, this entire time, the raptors have just been, like, squawking and chirping at each other. But once you cast this, you're able to actually hear what they're saying. And you hear one of the raptors go, and furthermore, I don't see what the point is with this whole discussion of good and evil. The dichotomy of good and evil is just this completely complicated concept that we shouldn't even be going over at this point in time, Maxwell. Well, Terence, I'll have you know that good and evil, as well as neutral alignments, are a very common factor in our world as we live, and has been for several centuries, all the way down to where it could be quantifiable. Well, I don't know about you, Terence, and Maxwell, but I'm pretty sure recently.
I'm quite uninterested in the conversation, so I'm thinking about food right now.
That's why he squawked breakfast. Yes, good question. Will there be food? Auntie?
Well, the funeral was paid for in advance, so there's gourmet chefs from all over Faerun arriving.
Wait, we can understand them too?
This
I
is
thought you were
Phyllis.
You're asking Phyllis.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was unable to determine the difference between Phyllis and Nigel or whatever, Maxwell. This is bad.
All according to plan.
Well, I did refer to her as the dinosaur, didn't I?
He did. They're monocle raptors. Yes.
Velociraptors.
Oh no, oh no.
That's it. I'm playing Overwatch. Okay. Good. I look forward to our delightful food today. And of course,
right.
the bequeath, the dead person.
Bequeath.
You. Do you?
What?
Do you? Yes. Do
The
you?
wedding, my dude. Not
No, he's burying the casket because he's being buried in the ground. I'm a Googleizer. Didn't you know what a Googleizer was?
I was going to ask.
I didn't even know I needed to read a googly.
I just wanted to ask I just wanted to ask the aunt if the gourmet was going to be there. The gourmet is an orc.
I don't know. I heard the gourmet was a halfling.
I heard he was an orc. He's from the Sizzlers clan.
No. He's obviously from the Cookfoot family.
I heard he's a virgin I sing with my halfling ears.
Fuddrucker's Paradise. Anyways. So we clearly got a funeral to get to.
Yes.
I mean, I know he's not getting any younger, but
He's not getting any older either.
right.
I was just about to say that shit.
Uh,
All right. So as you all clamber in and on this cart, it starts moving, and you immediately hear a what is a pre-recording of a bardic song. So as it's moving along, you hear ba da 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 da. It's the fucking Jurassic Park theme, all right? I'm not gonna fucking dance around this.
I'm actually gonna have to take out my bagpipes and play with it, and it's a good one.
Yeah, so it gets to the point where you just hear da 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 da, and like your bagpipes start shooting flames.
I'm surprised Crasher's not getting on the drums.
Was there even a drum part in that song?
Timpanis. Oh no!
All right.
No!
That's gotta go there. That's gotta go there.
Put it over Zenny's face. Put it over Zenny's face.
Put it over my face right now.
I'm not sure if it's
That
gonna
is
show up
too
all right.
good.
I'm not sure if it's gonna show up all right.
Oh, and not all of it
that's
shows up. That's a shame.
Give me a second. See if I can drag it to
Shall
a
I
new
just
place.
paste it into the chat?
I just pasted it into the chat.
Oh my god.
There you go. There you go. This is, this is what we're getting at right now.
Oh god.
It's gonna turn to that kind of party. I'm just gonna. Well, I can't fly away. I'll just run away.
You wish you could
Wait.
fly away though.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
All
worse looking
right.
at that gif and thinking of the tune.
John Williams will
Actual.
sue if we keep this up.
So
Oh my god.
you all end up having a relatively smooth ride all the way to Baldur's Gate. You know, it's a couple of days journey there, and it's fairly uneventful, so we can go ahead and gloss over all of that. A lot of you have just been regaled about stories that Hammond and Aunt Phyllis have been telling about their days and their youth, and a lot of it you wish you could unhear. Eventually, they do touch up on how their Maztica themed dinosaur park eventually just got completely overran by these dinosaurs that they've kind of imported from the unknown land. Because here's the thing: in this world, dinosaurs still exist.
Yeah.
Apparently, so do bird people, so we're good.
Yeah. So
Hey.
I'm
y'all
a
make
half
it
elf. And he's an orc. We're well beyond reality here.
So you all make it to Baldur's Gate, and immediately it's just this sprawling metropolis. But you're pretty sure that most of it seems like it's taken up mostly by the port. And this cart makes its way through the congested streets of Baldur's Gate until you finally make your way more uptown to where they have all the different manors and estates, and you eventually come to what is essentially, basically, think of it like a mix between a manor and a castle. Like they just took a castle and they shrunk it down to manor size. And the cart stops right in front of this manor, and you're all let out, and you see all manner of human, halfling, elf, and just a bunch of people are coming to basically attend this funeral, and you see one police wagon there, and with like 6 other police wagons, and out from it you see someone who is quite obviously an inspector.
I'm just going to do his go into my bag and find a hood and just like pull it lower.
Yes, and this inspector is actually a very prominent inspector. Like, he's not just restricted to Baldur's Gate. He's a part of a organization of investigators that go out to just about every major hold and settlement in Faerun and just make sure that, you know, law and order is up to par, and that any investigations that pertain to these major holds are solved and not lost in a bunch of red tape. And as you all go into this manor, you are all dispensed out into this open chamber where you see just people sitting down. There's eulogies are already happening, and there's just this tiny casket on the other end of this. Like, it looks more like a suitcase than a casket to anyone who isn't a halfling.
So I might be ignorant to all this halfling stuff, but was your uncle a gnome?
Oh.
Ooh.
It's really tiny for a halfling.
What did that racist son of a bitch say about our Gamby?
No, what I'm saying is tiny! Was he always that small?
I'll have you know, he had half-halflingism.
That's a new disease.
Yeah,
I've never heard of it.
Well, we couldn't call it dwarfism because dwarves are fucking taller.
He was a quarterling.
I do apologize.
Son of a bitch.
And you see the family member just sort of like skulk off. And now everybody is looking at you, Pingus. Literally everybody in the room is looking at you.
For a second, I thought you were going to say he scuttled away. Or he scurried away.
Thank you for following. Can I
I'll have you know he served in the Navy SEALs, where they actually train SEALs for the Navy.
I had a feeling this is where you were going to go with that.
They always confused him for a SEAL, and he just ran with it.
And it made him the best trainer there was.
Can I play a song just to kind of like, and as an apology and remembrance of him?
Roll performance.
Weird.
20.
Excuse me. All right. What kind of song are you going to be playing? Like, is it just going to be like the fantasy Amazing Grace?
I swear if you pick the Hobbit theme.
I was gonna say, if he plays a fucking Oompa Loompa song.
Wait, but it's a 20, so it would still be working.
It would.
Can I just go off and find some food?
Oh yes, there's an open buffet.
Rolls of that one, thanks, Torque.
I'm just gonna clear away the buffet and watch. Like, I'm just gonna have, like, put it in a bag and just, like, eat from it like fucking popcorn as I watch him work his way out of this.
You better be sharing that.
I'm thinking of the
I'm an orc, I have a
song
big
now.
stomach.
It's
I need
stuck
all
in
of
my
it.
head.
There's probably some left.
So
Probably.
as this music is playing, and people are gathering food and eating and such, Susu, you are able to actually find probably the first decent meal you've ever been able to have in like a good long while.
Am I still
Like,
performing?
you take, yes, you're still performing. You take one bite of this food, and the flavors that hit your bird tongue paint vivid images in your mind.
That's some damn good food.
Did a certain chef that only we know of
I'm enjoying myself.
did a certain chef that only 3 of us know about make that?
Why not? Anyways, as these eulogies are going on, you see this inspector. He actually walks up to the podium, and he looks down and realizes the podium is probably waist high, so he kind of has to like lean over a bit, and he basically looks at you and goes, "Well, just so many people here are here for Gimby Bramblefoot's entire funeral here, and well, I was never good at eulogies, and I never thought I'd actually be up here giving a eulogy for my greatest enemy. Yeah, I said it. He was my greatest enemy, but to be fair, didn't know it was Gimby. Also my best friend. Ironic, I know. I didn't know he was the infamous Silver Thorn. Now thinking back, it all makes sense. All the cryptic stuff Gimby always said. How a lot of things just mysteriously went missing whenever he visited. And how every scene of the crime that happened, he was always, I was always like talking him through a lot. I actually made a lot of mistakes thinking back now. I now really, I can't believe I made a lot of these in hindsight. So yeah, famous gentleman thief, Silverthorn, dead. Kind of a bummer. Actually like the guy. I'm sorry, I'm not good at eulogies. I mean eulogies. I'm sorry. I have a speech impediment. Impediment. I get nervous and I say words wrong. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm my condolences to everyone here. He was a good halfling. And the inspector steps down, and you hear him go, "God damn it!" and he walks away.
He was a good word person.
So after that painful display, somebody actually walks up to you, Sam, and they hand you a small parcel, and went, "Your Uncle Gimby wanted you to have this in case he, died horrifically."
Speaking of which, you wouldn't happen to know exactly the details of the horrificness?
Oh, well, apparently he was stealing from some big crime lord, and,
I'm gonna look at this package very suspiciously.
yeah.
And then I'm gonna lean across to Pingus and go, Hey, what do your elf eyes see in this package?
Did you open it? I don't have X-ray vision.
Damn it, that lie about elves.
Common misconception.
Yeah, we can see into things. We can't see through things because that would make. I have special eyes. That would make my choice selection a lot easier when I'm. Never mind.
I'm gonna
Look,
treat this
look
back.
with your special eyes.
What does my perception do?
Oh, that allows you to inspect things and just generally see things around you and notice things that you would normally have noticed before.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do is listen to this thing and see if it's a trap. Because, you know, he did steal from some people, and
While she's doing that, I'm gonna put on my really stylish black veil
All right.
to take a look at it as well. I have that one equipment thing.
All right. You put on the black veil, and you are blinded by a purple aura coming straight from that package.
All right. So Sam, I don't know what's in there, but it is definitely shinier than normal.
Shiny?
Shiny?
I wish to inspect the package.
Roll inspection.
So that's
Investigation.
Investigation.
I'm sorry?
18.
All right, so upon further inspection of the package, you're able to just sort of, you kind of like unwrap like one corner and then kind of peek in, and you see it's a hardwood box, and the wood itself is just completely pitch black with with like the strange ivory linings all around it that make these intricate kind of macabre patterns, at least from what you're able to see.
I want to do an arcana check. Is this thing cursed?
Roll Arcana.
Because I'm just thinking, looking at this thing shouts cursed.
I also want everyone to
21.
roll 21. This thing is magical as fuck. You haven't seen anything as magical as this before. I want everyone to roll perception.
Perception.
D20?
Yes.
D20
Yep.
plus your perception.
I got a 19.
I only got a 12.
13.
All right.
Plus 5.
Ooh.
So 20 plus your 5.
I got 25.
No, she got 20 total.
20
Oh.
total. All right. So next, what you see, this Susu, this box looks beautiful. You're able to catch a quick glimpse of it, and the white ivory lining of it is just inexplicably shiny, even though ivory is not supposed to shine like that. As for everyone else, you feel a strange warmth coming from your get out of death free tokens.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
That's nice.
I have
I'm
a
just
bad
gonna
idea.
do is put on my earring.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we still have this. I'm gonna whisper to my earring if it knows anything about this.
Let's see what I got that I could talk to. Oh, look, Delilah. Thanks for nothing.
Hey, I give you archery advice.
Okay. I'll take that one.
All right. So the moment you put on these earrings, you both, one of you hears,
Yeah, I have no idea about that one, dearie.
and then the other one goes,
Alright, I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say it's magic.
Excellent.
I'm just going to do is like take the earring off and glare at it because that's not its fucking job.
So they
Inspector
both.
What is?
Tell me if there's something dangerous going on here.
I got an
They
idea.
both
What does
don't
wizard
know.
number 1 say?
I'm just gonna see if my skull that has lived with a wizard knows what's going on.
All right. So the skull. What's the name of that skull?
I have it in my equipment. I think under. It is named Rom. I'm gonna ask Rom.
All right.
Rom, you know what's up with that box? I know you lived with a wizard for a while.
Rom's ruby eyes kind of light up, showing that it just kind of woke up, and you see this little bit of energy inside these stones, sort of like look over like pupils, and you hear it go, "Bring it closer. I would like to take a closer look."
I'm also frantically writing in what I am going to refer to as Tom Riddle's journal, asking, "Do you know what the fuck this is?"
Well,
All right, and are you
how's
describing the box to it?
Yes.
how's Forrest Stump reacting?
Forrest Stump is just like, it's like having the time of its life in the party right now. It's just
Aw.
like sort of like waddling around, and you see it like doing like little, like
It's like pointing at people.
yeah.
Totally oblivious to everything that's going on. I'll have Forrest Stump no other way.
And at one point, Forrest Stump does like a little slide on the ground, and then you see it go.
For those of
Cheering
you,
up a lot of people.
for those of you who don't know, Forrest Stump's the little golem that I stole. That's now part of the family. And his innocence will remain.
So the journal that you are writing in, it prompts you for like more details on like what is engraved, like what is the ivory, like what patterns are they making and all of that, and does it have one latch or three?
I just take Rom off his little like spike and just
Alright, in which case I'm just going to do is remove the wrapping entirely and take a look.
All
and then
right.
continue to describe.
All right, so the moment you take the wrapping off, this black box with its ivory engravings, you notice they make these intricate bone-like patterns and swirls that that eventually make an hourglass in the middle of the lid.
Cool.
That is also made of 2 skulls.
Is it Friends of Brahms?
I swear to F if this is something that belongs to like Lady Death or some shit.
And there are 3 latches on it.
I
And each of them are shaped like a raven.
Oh no. No, I know who this belongs to.
I've taken Rom off of his spike and I just bring him closer to the box. And I look at it.
And he looks at it and goes, "Oh, yep, that definitely belongs to the Raven Queen. Well, it was nice knowing you all."
Yeah.
So Susu, I take it you two have met.
It doesn't. You don't look. Trust me,
No.
this character. You don't have to
But I
admit
know
they're
who it
that
is.
flipping famous. We're talking basically the equivalent of the Grim Reaper.
Gotcha.
Could you
Mhm.
do me
Yeah.
a favor and maybe open the box for me?
Do we listen to the skull?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lick the box.
Does it taste
It-
like sadness?
So the moment your tongue touches this box, you are filled with just absolute existential dread.
Nice.
You are suddenly painfully aware of your own mortality, and the
Is it more so than just traveling along with my companions?
this is a special kind of dread. It's like that dread is your regular everyday dread. This dread is advanced dread.
This isn't your average dread.
This is
This
your
is
judge
enhanced
dread. So
I think I got something.
Now the latches are not locked. That's I should probably point that out now.
Okay,
I just
case.
wanna
Okay,
know-
I'm just gonna go. Everybody, stand back. Stand back.
Oh, cool.
I put Rom back on his spike and start backing up.
I am backing up quickly.
Susu, could I borrow your long stick?
What are you gonna give me for it?
What are the latches made out of?
They are made out of an unidentified black metal.
Sam, you might want to put that down. I have an idea.
Oh boy.
I was going to do is have it put it down anyway, and then try and open it with their stick, but they won't let me use the stick.
They run.
Quarterstaff.
They operate on shiny
I was
things.
gonna give it back.
So Forrest Stump
You
ends up
didn't
like
convince me, I'm a
moonwalking
third.
towards the box as it's sat
Yeah.
down, and they kind of like trip over it and fall
And it
back.
opens. And it opens.
And they stand back up and they look down at the box and they kind of like look at it and you see them they kind of like lift it, they shake it a bit, set it down.
Hey, little Stumpy. What you want to put that down and get over here?
It steps around to the front of the box where the latches are and it just sort of like looks at you the entire time.
I'm going to just. I'm
No.
just going to do a straight up intimidation on this guy now.
It's my
No,
it's my little stump. It's for Stump.
You hear one click.
Stop
as it's
it.
looking
Okay, that is it.
directly
That
at
is it.
you.
Yep,
Intimidation.
I
I'm
cast-
intimidating your stump.
2 clicks.
I charge up and punt Stump away.
And just before there could be a third click, there is you see
He did it in less than a second?
My
you
little
see,
Stumpy
you see,
boy.
you see Forrest Stump fleeing across the room, arms flailing.
Like a fucking football. Fucking line, or yeah, is it the linebacker that does the kickoff? Fucking
No.
like a kickoff.
Now, Mountain, I want you.
Stumpy, no.
I want you to roll just a flat d20. All right.
No.
This is just gonna be for luck here.
No, this is going to be distance.
14 for distance. 14.
All right. You see Forrest Stump fly right across the room, over all of the chairs, over the podium,
My Stumpy boy.
Goodbye, Stumpy.
and smacks right into the casket,
Oh!
which proceeds to topple over. And as the casket flops open, you see this vaguely halfling shape just flop to the ground like just a dead sack of potatoes. There
And
is
I'm gonna-
screaming and commotion.
It's Pet Cemetery all over again.
Oh.
But there is still one latch on that box.
Poor Stumpy.
Stumpy stands back up.
I'm gonna go.
I flip 2 latches back down.
I'm gonna go tend to Stump and put him outside for a little bit.
We
Yeah.
are outside, aren't we?
I thought he said in the building. That's why I said that.
You're
I
You're all
tried to
inside.
climb closest to the ceiling as I could. It just feathers
I'm gonna put the little
Poofed
forest stump
out.
outside. He knows not what he does.
Stumpy's just kind of just doing this in your arms.
I'm just gonna shout, who's got a really long stick here that I can borrow? I said stick. Stick.
Wait. Before we open this, that inspector, is he still in the room?
Yeah, he looks over and he goes, "What in the hell is going on?"
All right, Mr. Inspector, what do you know about this box?
Actually,
Hang on, I'll be right with you in just a moment. What the hell is going on? And he walks over and he inspects the casket that just got knocked over, and he looks over and you see him. He like crouches down and he inspects the body and he goes, "This isn't a body. It's a mannequin."
Hallelujah.
What, a mannequin?
I'm just going to go, he has risen.
And this inspector, who I'm just gonna go ahead and just let you guys know his name is Gardner, Inspector Gardner. He's basically just going to throw his hat down and go, "Damn it! I knew this was going to happen. It was too good to be true."
Wait, you wanted him dead?
I'm gonna shout back at hey, that fucker was my uncle.
And he's also an international criminal. I'll get you, Silverthorn. And you see him. He's like he's calling out with like handcuffs in each hand.
For dramatic effect.
And he stomps out of the chamber.
So he's just left us with this box.
And apparently, I want to inspect the mannequin.
It's just a mannequin.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
did anybody have a stick?
Stick is the word. I give you my quarterstaff I more throw it at you while I'm still sitting up.
Now the
as high
question
as
is,
I can.
do I catch it or does it hit me?
All right. The real question is, are you even aware that it's been dropped down? Roll perception.
I'm still by the door. All I know is if stuff goes down, I'm at the exit.
I got a 17.
All right. So
Crasher's
you
like-
notice it. I want you to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you actually do catch it.
11.
Ouch.
So when you go to grab it, like it kind of like when you close your fist, you don't really like get a hold of it. You kind of like close your fist early, and it hits like this part of your wrist, and it like hits the ground, and you kind of have to like get down and pick it back up. It's like
It doesn't
meant to
take
do
me
that.
very long to get to it though.
Classy.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm just gonna do is like from the furthest point on the stick, just like flick up the latches
Mhm.
and just like push the lid open.
Poor Stumpy.
Can I hang on. Am I able to like, because it startled me, I want to create a bonfire. Just like
Okay.
just out of protection.
And where are you putting the bonfire?
Inside.
Inside a wooden building.
Yeah, why not? Like just in the center of the room.
Okay, so
Fuck it, why not?
your nervous reaction is to create a bonfire. Okay.
Well, why not? Hang on.
Helpful in dungeons.
Is this? Maybe look at that. Is that something I can do, or?
It's an at-will. It's one action thing, though.
You can do it. Why not?
All right, should
It's
I
out of
roll?
combat. No, I just say
No.
you just make it right in the middle. You don't really have to roll for that one.
All right.
When you cast that, other people have to roll instead. Ha! Oh, this is making you hungry, Demkeys? Mmm.
That's why I ate before. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, really classy stuff.
I'm
And a
eating
banana.
chips.
Had a banana. I have a bottle of water as my dessert. Mmm.
Oh, this is double cheese, pepperoni, spinach, feta cheese.
A delicious bottle of water for dessert.
Pizza.
I love eating bottles of water for dessert.
Well, at least you haven't got just a straight bottle of honey on your desk.
Why do I imagine you eating it like poo? Like Pooh Bear? Just like with your hand?
Look, I've got a spoon here. My throat's horrible. I'm literally just taking spoons of this stuff.
All right, so we got 3 latches off the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And a very bad catch of a stick.
Let me close this.
I don't know where Grasher is compared to everybody else right now. I know Susu's on a
Besides,
ceiling.
you know,
I'm by the
One box
door,
opens, one
and
box
Sam's the
closes.
closest.
Hmm.
If you guys want to know what I'm snurfing right now on my candle, I'm not sponsored by them, but it's pretty cool. What they do is they take smells from around theme parks. This one in case is Disney World, where they take that nice boring
Theme park smells don't sound very nice.
Okay, so
Sweaty
if
children.
if you ever been on Pirates, like Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Overpriced disappointment.
Yep.
Well, if you ever been on the ride, the smell actually smells like what the ride smells like, which is actually kind of cool
Teenage Vomit.
because they don't make it smell like it's from Disney World. There's clean stuff.
Stagnant water.
No. It's filtered, and I think that instead of using chlorine, they use
It's a protein shake.
boring. Yummy. My protein shakes taste like birthday cake, and they actually do. But that's what I'm snurfing right now. It's pretty cool.
How can it be birthday cake flavor if birthday cakes can be any flavor?
Nah.
Now listen
Chief,
here.
Chief Grodak.
Listen
Time to
here.
kill the party. Oh, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Oh God.
Look, there's a reason I was at the end of the stick.
There's a reason why I'm by the door.
Grash is the one fucking
Well, wait, I
standing
want my
over
stick
it.
back.
So
What are you all worried about?
as all 3 latches have been knocked off, the
Mhm.
box violently slams open. And from it,
Open rum.
you see a few wailing souls just sort of erupt from the box and fly off, leaving you with just you're just sort of looking at a simple black and white hourglass.
I'm
Awesome.
gonna lick it.
Time's up,
What
bitch.
was that?
Oh, lick it!
I'm just gonna ask Rom what the fuck that was. Because he wanted us to open it.
That was just a few trapped souls. Happens all the time with artifacts like this.
I don't know, it's usual casual stuff. I love it.
Yes, it's mostly flavor.
What's it taste like?
Are you a
We're gonna
necromancer?
find out soon enough.
I'm just gonna straight up ask him, is he a necromancer?
I thought you said necrophile.
Hey,
No, I
let's look
know.
at that hourglass.
Jeez, hun.
Insight
Very
check.
freaky, right?
Insight check.
I like it. By the
I
way,
told you,
roll
I'm just gonna
insight.
straight-
Okay, that's my roll, and then what's my insight? I got 12.
You're not. You don't know if he's a necromancer. He dodged the question.
Damn it!
You don't have an answer, therefore you don't know.
You know, if he's dodging the question, he's got to make a dexterity check for that. You know.
Puns
So-
fault. Everyone cringes.
So Rom basically just looks down and is like, "Ah, yes, just as I thought."
Actually, before
Yes.
I lick it, I'm just gonna get the Tom Riddle journal and just push it against the thing.
All right. As you
Here's what
push
it
it
looks
against,
like.
as you push it against it, you feel the book vibrate violently.
Did you get a good enough look?
And you see in bright blue text, yes.
Okay, what is it?
And simultaneously with Brahm, as he's saying it, you read the words, and I'm just gonna say this in Brahm's voice because he's saying it at the same time. The Raven Queen's hourglass.
So is that like a good thing or a bad thing? What are we doing with this, Ram? Why did you want us to open this? What is this? What are we doing with this?
This is not a
May
very.
I touch it.
I think you've
This
touched.
isn't going to be
No,
so.
it's mine.
This isn't some kind of fan-angled MacGuffin that isn't going to bring about the end of the world, is it, my good buddy Skull? Is it?
If anything, it might help prevent it.
This isn't some sort of resurrectory bullshit, is it?
No. Resurrection is far too easy to do these days. Anybody can, any cleric can do it. No.
Then what is it? You since you're so damn interested?
It turns back time.
I smash it.
No.
Time travel is never good.
Oh, Zeddy, you haven't. You have not. No, not after the last time we played with time travel in a campaign. You did not bring us a time travel item.
I smash it.
I have no idea.
You try to smash it, but your foot just tinks off of it uselessly.
Then I will do this magically. We aren't fucking with time.
I'll take it. I can go back and get my wings.
Oh.
You're not touching it. It was given to me.
Yeah. I cast Shatter on it.
Can I touch it? You cast Shatter on it.
I'm just gonna
No
look
effect.
at. I'm gonna look at Brom. I'm gonna look at the hourglass. And I'm just gonna lick it.
You can taste through time.
You know,
I'm happy that this disturbs Brom that he doesn't want to
Tastes
touch
like sand.
you know, we could use that for good and bring back Todd,
Who?
the guy you totally killed in that in that dungeon at the beginning of this.
I didn't kill a Todd. I killed a Larry, but
Same guy. He clearly had an impact on my life. I do appreciate the
You know what?
Minotaur.
You know what? Max has given us a suggestion. I'm gonna roll with it.
Seduce the street.
Time stream. All right, what do you want me to roll for that?
Oh God. Well, they don't have a seduction check anymore, so I guess that would be persuasion or performance.
They're the same number. It doesn't matter.
You know what? I'm gonna roll for that too.
if we're all getting in on this,
5.
are we all getting in on this?
I'm going in on
Why
it.
not?
I'm going in on it.
Performance? 11.
Now I need to see if there's actually a D&D time deity.
11. I did not seduce the time stream.
You know what? I'm gonna unbutton a few buttons on my shirt and then try again. Is that all right?
There are children, I presume, in this room.
It's a funeral.
Why not?
Who brings the kids to it?
What is mine?
Why not?
12. It worked better, but not enough.
All right, wait.
What did I
I'm not
get?
taking off my shirt for it.
I got an 18.
Oh no.
Of course he did.
Oh no.
Of course Pingus seduces the time stream.
Wait, what did I get?
You roll.
You got 15 plus. What is your
Oh,
What is your performance or persuasion?
I think the time's gonna like the bird better than the Pingus.
Persuasion. They're both +1.
Yes,
It,
time goddess for Pingus.
of course Pingus seduced time. You can quote me on that.
So I can't believe it. You fucking seduced time.
Yes!
What do you say to this hourglass to seduce time?
Oh my god, please have a pun about curves. Or their figure.
Hourglass figure. Come on, no.
Yes,
no.
we have to stoop that low for something this stupid. Oh.
I was going to say something along the lines of time stops for nobody, but apparently between me and you, something along that line. My pickup lines are a little bad. You know what? We're gonna swing it to the. I'm going. I'm gonna consult my my cheat book that I always carry with me too.
I just realized why Grasher probably failed. He probably smiled at it.
Just imagine that.
Ah! Hey there, how about we go back to my place so I can lose sleep over you?
You know, I'm just gonna whisper to the hourglass he's probably got deceit.
No, I'm clean.
What would it be to do? Would it be
So
do you have time? Because I got the
throwing,
place.
You guys are throwing pickup lines at a fucking hourglass.
In which case,
everybody is watching you do this. By the way.
No, Grasher just smiled at it.
I think the hourglass likes me best.
What do I have to roll to do is persuade it or deceive it into thinking that I don't know if he actually has a disease.
I don't. I'm clean.
I think we already had this roll.
Mm-hmm. Clean as a whistle.
I would like to reiterate, you are trying to seduce an hourglass.
Hey, I seduce time. That means I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, what is this?
The question
What's the
is,
point of any of this?
You know, let me just do a straight up Arcana check. Is this thing even sentient?
What did you get?
16.
No. You guys already have enough talking shit as it is.
Ah.
I was just copying everybody else.
You're not going to get, like, this is not going to get to the point where you just get, like, a box of fucking talking condoms here, alright, guys? Alright? Not everything has a voice.
The shit they've seen.
Can you imagine it, though?
Yeah,
I mean, like...
it's called Sausage Party.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I know Pingus wouldn't want talking condoms. That's just too much for me.
They give you tips.
They tell you to get a smaller size.
They give you tips? Really? Double entendre much? So now that I've successfully seduced the hourglass.
Is anyone going to touch the hourglass?
Well, should I touch it? It likes me back.
I don't want you to touch it because I don't know where you're going to try and touch it or where you're going to place it. You're not fucking with time.
Apparently I can, though.
Oh my god, what the actual hell?
Okay, how big is this hourglass?
Big enough.
It is...
Yeah, but we're getting dangerously close to Rock's Fall territory.
God. So, just as reference.
Okay, so I can't hide it down my cleavage, so he'll leave it alone.
Unfortunately not, no. Unless you happen to be a dwarf with massive cleavage, but you're a halfling, so therefore no.
I'm still stuck on seducing time.
I'm not gonna spill this. This pint of sake costs like $15 for a fucking pint.
By the way, what did it taste like? Not the sake, the hourglass. I licked it.
Oh.
You said it tasted like
taste
time.
through time.
You taste through time.
You
What does
taste.
through time taste like?
I imagine you've tasted everything ever.
Like, what if everything you've ever tasted all hit you at the same time? And
That sounds like awful.
including things you've never tasted before.
That sounds awful.
Which would imply that she has tasted Terry.
Terry the troll. Good times, good times.
Yep. And she's...
In which case, we're just going to look at Pingus and say, you don't taste that great, honestly.
There's so many things that I'm going to be nice today. I've seduced time. I'm pretty good right now. It's my little badge I'm going to keep on me for today. It's like, you know what? I'll take it.
How about I touch it?
Sure.
I'm curious.
As long as I get to keep holding it, you can poke it.
I figured if anything, because it's shiny, it'd be something that you'd be interested in anyways.
All right, so you're walking up and you're just gonna poke it.
Mm-hmm.
So each time you poke it, you notice something strange around you. Every time you like poke at the glass and disturb some of the sand, you see everything around you kind of turn kind of sepia tone for a split second with each tap, and you notice things sort of freeze and then resume, freeze then resume.
Do we notice that?
No,
I'm still holding it technically,
but you do see the Kenku sort of moving a bit strangely, and yes, Sam, you do see this as well.
Well, that's fun.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna turn the hourglass sideways.
All right. So does anybody want to like?
I'll.
I'm gonna go. I feel like it's gonna be a safe place if I get closer now.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want to be left behind in the time stream.
All right. So you all huddle up. The hourglass gets turned sideways, and you hear everything just sort of. Yeah. So you know the time stop sound effect from JoJo?
Yeah.
No.
Well, you let me find it.
So
Because, Zawaldo!
I seduced time today.
Damn kitties, please tell me that no, it does not.
Should I tilt it on its side? We'll find out.
Oh.
No.
I'm not allowed to touch it. Time likes me, and I can't be near it.
All right, I found it. Here we go.
I found out I had another D20.
This is the sound effect. You hear the sound effect every time you turn it over sideways.
Fun.
That scared me.
So you all hear that sound, and everything is now permanently sepia tone, and everyone around you is completely still. You see some things that have been suspended in the air that had been falling previously.
There's a guy in the corner just vomiting, and he's like paused.
Yeah.
That's a fun thing to freeze on. If it's tilted on its side and we let go, can we still move around or no?
You could, yes. You all entered at the same time, so you all will leave at the same time.
Got you. Quick question while we got it on its side, and this has nothing to do with the storyline, but are there any wizards?
Are there any... Is there anyone in the middle of drinking something?
You just want to cause mischief. I just want stuff.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I just want to break people.
So you do find a few pointed brimmed hats.
Yes! Score! Stuff.
Unfortunately, they are tiny.
There's good things come in small packs.
Are they gnomes?
Can I swap their hats around so
Musical
each one is
hats.
wearing someone musical hats?
Yes, you swap their hats around, and you notice.
I want to swap everybody's left shoe.
Aw.
That's gonna take some time.
We're just using time to do mischief. I like it.
Yeah. What else would you do if you can freeze time?
I'm also going to take a
What?
small amount of
What couldn't you do?
money, and then I'm going to do is put it all into one guy I dislike at the party's purse.
Oof. But before we do, I want to take some things out of those teeny tiny wizard people.
So you're gonna dig in their pockets?
Heck yeah, I am. Free shit. And,
1 or 2?
I'm gonna go with 1. Last time I did 2, and I got spool.
All right.
Spool of thread. That was awesome. I should have bought 100. Damn.
All right. Let's see what I can find here. Great book, by the way. Table Fables. If you're a DM. Where the fuck is this? Okay, character trait.
I like free stuff. Free stuff is good. And since they're tiny wizards, that means they have tiny bottomless pockets.
Here we go. So items. So let's do magical items. 27.
Yay! Since most of my things are rocks and jewelry and rope.
Magical jewelry.
No. I have one that if someone else wears the ring, I can telepathically talk with them, but that's about it.
Oh, wait, you don't want...
Just don't give it to me, I can already use telepathy.
I know, I wasn't planning on it.
Alright, so I want you...
Oh wait, I know what ring that was again, I forgot.
You just remembered.
I remembered. Oh, no.
Prix, I want you to roll a D100 3 times.
Oh gosh. Okay. 41. 16. 79.
Okay, so 41, you find a glass eye with an amethyst iris.
Ooh. Does it do anything, or is it just a glass eye with an amethyst iris?
It's just a glass eye with an amethyst iris. What was the second number?
16.
I'm trying to write this stuff down.
It's... Oh yeah, let's give him time to write that down. Oh, can I go around and draw dicks on everyone's foreheads?
Oh my gosh. I'm the one that's supposed to be the prank guy, and you guys are just... Okay.
Come on, it's a perfect opportunity.
I'm imagining this big burly orc going...
This is gonna be funny. Alright, the second number. The second number is on the stream, and it is 16.
A simple box that, when opened, plays an acoustic version of a popular bard song.
Wait a second. I think I have that list.
Can I go to the mannequin and prop it up?
Yes.
You're all so mean. And the third, I believe, was 79.
79, 79, 79, 79.
Can it be another piece of string? That would be awesome.
What's better than one piece of string? Two pieces of...
A simple arrow that could be launched by the power of the user's breath returns to the user's hands when called for.
Ooh. That's
Yondu. Yondu.
Simple arrow that is powered...
Launched by the power of the user's breath. So you have a Yondu arrow.
Awesome.
Whistle.
Now start talking like this, and we're gonna be fine.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and say that
What's-
it does the
yeah.
it does about the same damage as your short bow.
Which is what?
You should already have a short bow in your.
Yeah, I just don't remember damage. 1d6 plus 3 piercing.
Yep.
Let's just remember, this relative gave this to me.
It loves me though.
It can't love you. It's non-sentient.
Well, apparently it does. Yeah.
Oh, it's also worth noting that on the inside of the box's lid, there's just a simple note that says "Keep it secret, keep it safe."
Oh no!
What box? No, because I just got an acoustic little box.
No. The box that the hourglass was in.
Oh, okay. And we're over here stealing stuff from little people and then also playing pranks on them. By the way, I want to pull a chair out from underneath someone because I'm missing out on this action.
Yeah.
All right, and you pull a chair out from under someone. So there is currently a bunch of dicks on everyone's foreheads. There is a mannequin.
Does this party have pie?
Ooh, can we steal some of a lot of the food?
Yeah, let's just steal all the food.
All right, what are we looking at? What are we looking at for rations?
First, I'm going to pick up a pie and I'm going to slowly move it towards each person's face.
That you hate, or just everybody? How much pie is there?
Everyone that there is enough pie for.
This is a halfling thing.
Even after all of that, there's still enough for you to take 20 days worth of rations between all of you.
So that's 5 each?
Yes.
Yay, I mathed.
Yay. Manage equipment.
All right. That was an easy.
And besides that, I'm going to do is search the wizards for bags of holding.
You were not able to find bags of holding, unfortunately.
Damn it!
I got a little amethyst eye! Ha ha! No.
Do they have anything else in their pockets?
Nope, just amethyst eyes. Just one big bag of eyes.
Honestly, Pingus just stole what little knickknacks they had in their pockets.
Which I'm really surprised.
What is the range that somebody can be away from this hourglass before they get stuck in time?
You know what? For being such a helpful burb, I want to give the amethyst eye, since it's shiny, to the burb.
All right.
So, Frix, you now have an amethyst eye.
Yes. I already know that. I'm giving it away. Something that would appreciate something shiny. Wait, before I do, does this thing talk?
No.
Does which thing talk?
Yes? No, the amethyst eye.
No,
It's
not
just
magical.
it's just a regular non-magical eye, glass eye with an amethyst iris. It's just a regular ass glass eye with an amethyst iris.
I imagine he plucked it out of the halfling's face.
I think I'll give it. Yeah, I'm gonna give that to our little Susu friend.
I imagine that was actually
because it's shiny.
his glass eye.
Demkeys, we're not seducing the food.
Also, that little smelly candle was given to me by my fiance. I just want to put that out there.
Oh.
Yeah. It's really sweet. I didn't get a chance to get it out there earlier. I don't want to use it all, though, so I'm going to blow it out.
Now, this is an odd thing to request, but where we are, is it a specific venue for funeraling, or is it part of a village?
It's actually a part of the it's part of your uncle's estate. You're in his home right now having his funeral.
And he was too busy to attend it.
Yep.
The nerve.
Well, this is an odd thing that I'm going to look for, but I'm going to look for a loom and a lot of thread.
All right, I'm gonna say you easily find that because honestly, you guys are pretty much like whatever happens to the hourglass will affect all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you have all kind of used it once.
Hmm.
So does that mean if one of us uses it halfway across the country, the other person ends up with this happening?
Yes.
It's like, God damn it, not again.
Just everyone's frozen around you. You're like, ah.
Somebody's trying to take a meal and suddenly, nope.
All right, so we got a time altering hourglass that we tilted sideways. Now what? And then we've done a lot of really mean things.
All right, I'm just going to turn it back to where it was.
And time starts to resume. Pies just smash into people's faces, and you hear somebody like scream once they like get the pie off of their face, and they see that the mannequin's standing up on its own. And you hear one of them shout, "Monster!" and begin to scramble out. The three wizards are immediately confused, especially when one suddenly has like a hat too big for them just over their eyes. It's just complete fucking chaos.
It does my orc heart wonders.
So now you essentially have Death's hourglass. What the fuck are you gonna do with it?
Is she gonna want this back?
Probably. I assume she doesn't have a spare.
Good question. Does a person's hand have to be touching the hourglass for it to do his change time?
Somebody has to physically be manipulating the hourglass for it to work.
I'm sticking it back in the box and I'm putting that box in my bag.
There's a question I just thought of.
Yes?
Every time we use it, does she know where it is?
Ooh. Yes.
Can I just...
We did an oopsie.
We did an oopsie. Neat. Awesome. Do we just automatically know this now, or how do we come about that information?
We would have to do a check related to that, because otherwise we'd be metagaming.
You can do a check. You also have that guitar.
I do. I was about to ask. This would be good a time to strum it.
It'd be probably a good time to strum it.
Let's strum the gitter.
The guitar.
The guitar. Let's see. What does it say?
Or no, the guitar.
1d12. Right? Yeah.
Dem keys. How would we even hack an hourglass?
Found it. 9 minutes.
Thank you for punching your mic.
No problem. I got a 9.
All right. So you strum it, and you are immediately shown visions of that same tall skeletal figure. Only this time with its bright, shining emerald eyes as it looks back to you and sees that you are watching. You notice in its hand that it's holding that very same hourglass.
Nice timing on this music, by the way.
In its other hand, you see what looks like a hand sickle. Just, something that's generally used for farming, not really something that's used for actual, combat. And it, when it sees you, it slowly turns its gaze away from you, and you see, silhouetted off in the distance, a figure of a woman sitting on a throne. And you see this figure begin to walk towards it, and all around you just see nothing but dead landscapes. Grassy fields that you once remember for being bright and vibrant green have been completely drained of all life and are now just shriveled wastelands. You see blinding pillars of light erupting in various different major cities in various different areas, and you end up seeing one of the Titanus statues of Neverwinter collapse before your very eyes.
Awesome. It's a lot to take in. Do I see anything specific about the figure?
It's the same figure that you saw last time. Crown of thorns, skeletal features.
No, I'm talking about the shadowy figure.
Oh, the shadowy figure upon the throne?
Yeah.
You get the distinct feeling that's the Raven Queen.
Nifty. Awesome. So do I snap out of it now?
Yes, you snap out of it.
Hey guys, we're fucked. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a swell time coming soon. And because I never knew what the
rate. You're fucked. I was fucked the other day, but that's beside the point.
But I'm not. Me not knowing who the Raven Queen is, I'm gonna ask. Do you guys know anything about the Raven Queen?
I'm pretty sure everyone should know who the Raven Queen is. I think she's that big of a deal.
She's the.
Yeah.
That's the Raven Queen.
So Pingus, the Raven Queen is essentially the physical embodiment of death in this world.
Awesome. So does that mean we're dead?
You just seduced her hourglass.
Okay, so does that mean you're dead? You wouldn't kill the husband of an hourglass? As a conflicting interest in love. I mean, like...
You know one of the vows of marriage, though, till death do us part.
Well, ironically...
Death will certainly part you over here, over there.
Yeah, a little bit over there. Oh, there's a bit of you on the ceiling.
Yeah, god damn it, how are we going to
At least you know what colors Pingu's eyes are. Pingus's eyes are. I'm sorry, I can't. I keep on trying to say Pingus, but I keep on saying Pingu. It's like
Pingus.
Pingu.
I think I've trained my mind to never say the word Pingus again after the early 2000s.
Of course, Maxman, the solution we never saw. Seducing the Raven Queen. Of course, Maxman.
It's like, fricks, snooping as usual, I see.
So, we've just used this, and we now know the Raven Queen sees us whenever we use this. You know what I'm gonna do?
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna turn the hourglass
Snooping as usual, I see.
Right now, because it can't get worse. She already knows we're flipping here.
She already knows we have it.
Time to do is master my loomcraft from that book you gave me.
All right, so you turn it sideways, everything freezes again, and you guys are now in time between time.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use all that now available time, and I'm just going to do is like read through my book of loom techniques. Look, if we're gonna do is pause time, I might as well learn something from it.
All right, I'll just go ahead and say that you learn how to use that loom. You can make clothes good.
Yay!
You know what? Why should she hog all that clothes knowledge?
My book.
It's actually technically all our book.
The people's book.
It is. It's in my inventory too.
Can I attempt to steal it from his inventory as well?
Is this the duplication glitch of D&D?
Shit. You guys have to send an error report to Wizards of the Coast so they can patch that in.
Yeah.
All right, everybody hit F12.
Yeah.
Right, so is everybody who's deciding now just going to be able to do is make fabulous outfits?
Don't say it like that, because I just about did that.
I was told somewhere that Alt F4 adjusts the properties of my stream. I went to go press it.
Am I able to do this on myself?
All right, let's see. Invisibility, a creature you touch. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It is a touch spell.
Can I cast that on myself just for safety?
Yes, you can touch yourself invisible.
Okay.
It's okay. I touch myself when I want to heal. So, what are we gonna? What do we do going forward from this now? Knowing that I think the Raven Queen, by the way, knows where we are. Just gonna throw that out there.
I'm gonna. Can I just leave like a letter addressed to the Raven Queen?
Yeah.
At this location that says, "We have recently come into the possession of a magical hourglass. For more information, please contact this telestone number." Because she already knows we have it. We might as well not make her more pissed off.
Yeah. By the way, Demke's asked if the Raven Queen is kind of reminding them of Ravenloft, and time for a little lore lesson right here. The Raven Queen actually controls the entirety of the Shadowfell. That's her entire domain, and Ravenloft just so happens to be one of the Dread Realms in the Shadowfell. The Raven Queen owns the area that Ravenloft is in. Let that sink in.
What does it want now?
Probably wants its hourglass back.
Is there a reward?
That is actually a very good question, because,
Yes.
I mean, this is as sandbox as we can get here, so...
Yes. Do we get a reward if we return her hourglass?
I mean, she's not particularly evil, she just wants her shit back.
Yeah, it's like, we
She's
can't...
just the embodiment of death.
Technically, it doesn't even
That's
belong
just
to
the
us.
most neutral. Yeah, that's the most neutral being that could exist, I suppose.
Yep.
But,
She's completely unaligned.
yeah, exactly. So I was just wondering, if we leave our contact info, can we just like set up a meeting place that isn't in the middle of the Shadowfell?
I mean, she has to get around.
Yeah, she must be able to leave the Shadowfell, can she? Right.
So how long have you all been in this,
Long enough to do his master loom technique.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it's been quite a few hours. I want everyone to roll perception.
Yay.
She's already here, isn't she?
Nat 20.
Everyone else?
I'm trying to find it.
I'm gonna do a re-roll on that one.
There's my one. There's my one good roll for the
19.
stream.
All right. Oh, I can re-roll if it's a nat 1?
No, you can't. I'm a halfling. I get that.
Did you say perception?
Yeah. Perception.
Alright.
Well, everyone, that's my one good roll for the stream.
By the way, there's alcohol in here. Just so the stream knows. A drunk DM is a happy DM.
A drunk DM doesn't know how to activate the lever for the falling rocks. They get disadvantage on the dexterity check.
Demkeys, we're not boning her.
Demkeys, keep it in your pants.
And she's not technically undead, is she?
No, she's not undead. She is pretty much just a god.
Yeah, she's basically
mortal
a
become
deity.
god.
Yeah.
She was once an elf deity who, well, searched for power and
became death.
And true immortality. Yeah, became death.
Which also means she'd probably not like undead. Right? Kind of like a insult to her domain.
Yeah, also, there's some stuff going on with the windows here.
Oh, sorry about that. Fixing it right now. Boop.
Oh, yeah, I just saw that.
There we go.
All I can see is micro peen in one of those boxes.
Those micro PCS.
I saw that. I didn't want to point it out, but yeah.
All right, so what was everyone's rolls again?
Nat 20.
Nat
19.
19.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk
You
about
got that one, didn't you?
I don't want to talk about it.
We need something for nat ones.
A nat 1 on perception. That's an interesting scenario.
You are now blind.
You poke yourself in the eye?
Oh, hey, you got the same thing I got.
Yeah. Except mine rolls nat 1s.
All right, and what did you get, Nyx?
It should be there.
19 as well.
19? All right. Yeah, the Roll20 room does something weird for me. Like, it's always right when we start actually streaming, it refuses to come up for me. All right, so 19. So everyone except Pingus.
Thanks. I like that little gif. That helps.
You all end up seeing a few cloaked figures sort of standing in various corners of the room you are all in. They're hooded. They are roughly elf height, and you can kind of tell that their skin, what little skin is exposed, is just a corpse white. It's just pale.
Friend or foe?
Drow.
Not drow.
No. Not drows? Changeling?
Nope.
Eladrin?
Nope.
So just really old elves.
Standing cat eating corn and lollipops to me, for all I know. Fuck.
So I want those who do see them to, if you want to, roll a history, arcana, or religion check.
Demke's pale white, so like elves.
Why is that number the same for all of them?
Alright, so...
elves aren't all, like, just pure
Arcana,
white.
religion, or history?
Yep.
Arcana,
And
history's my best.
no, elves have various colours in D&D.
14. That was a history check.
All right.
9.
Also 9.
Okay, so Grasher.
Yeah.
You remember hearing tales among your clan about what you've heard horror stories about what are known as the Shadar Kai. They are these strange elf-like beings that only live and originate in the Shadowfell.
I take it they're not friendly.
Normally they're neutral evil, but they haven't tried to stab your throat yet, so that's a good sign.
Grasher, like, sweating bullets because he's fucking facing, like, childhood boogeymen, I guess.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you've heard stories where these will basically abduct grown warriors and boil them into bread somehow.
Yeah. The details get very iffy there, but no one's really survived being boiled into bread, so you kind of got to reconstruct it. So yeah, Grasher's like sweating bullets as he asks, "Friend or foe?"
You hear?
God damn it!
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. God damn it. You and your perfectly timed gifts.
So they don't answer you.
Do they not understand him?
You see one of their hoods sort of turn to you, and then they go to move forward, and then they suddenly vanish in a puff of smoke and appear directly in front of you, face to face. And you're now staring into pitch black eyes, and you see red and black markings along their face.
Grasher totally does not release a very manly war cry.
I imagine it's the Johnny Bravo scream.
Yeah. And just backs away a little. They're not 8 foot tall, are they? Like,
they are just a bit shorter than you, but there's enough horror stories around these things.
Yeah,
short things can be scary.
Exactly. It was like, I'm just imagining this like giant orc like backpedaling from this like scrawny like pale elf in complete fear.
Distinctly feminine screaming.
No, it was totally manly, and it wasn't a scream; it was a war cry.
So,
but yeah, but
so what's everyone screaming about?
I imagine
you're just completely oblivious because every time
I could yell something vanish. I could yell something like, "Sam, are you okay?"
Yeah, I can't scream.
Was that the bird then?
Oh, Demkeys, please don't kill me.
Steal something from them. Yeah, it's a smart idea. Sounds like a smart idea.
I wish to do is use sleight of hand and attempt to steal their heart.
I don't want to.
That's gonna be with disadvantage. I hope you know that, right?
You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it.
Exactly.
Roll sleight of hand.
It's exactly what you're trying to do.
Why did I join this group?
I don't know. Why did you?
The lowest was an 11.
So you go to reach over and try to steal what you think may be like some weird. Okay, so closest one that's towards you.
You do understand I meant to flirt, not actually like I'm just gonna like shove my hand into their ribcage.
I was about to say that would have been pretty metal. I was about to have you do something pretty metal.
Harassment.
But I guess instead you do the shoulder touch.
Oh no!
Hey, hey.
How do I reach their shoulder?
I guess in this case it's more of a thigh touch.
Flirty thigh rub.
I'm just going. Wow, that's some chiseled muscle right there.
Grasher's just gonna be like staring at this halfling and like brain broken. This halfling does not see the danger they are in. They will be like, how could they not know they're going to be boiled into bread?
In which case, I'm just going to use, just like. So. Hi. Who are you?
The figure just sort of looks down at you, and she doesn't really say anything.
It would be the woman that I did the piping to.
Really, it's really difficult to tell with elves. Let's be real here.
That is true. That is very true. Pingus.
So should I take a whack at this? No.
You don't even know they're here.
Nope.
That one, baby.
I would be seducing a dark.
It's like you. It's like every time you go to look to see.
I
if
successfully
one's
just
there,
seduced a dark.
They're just.
I'm not even kidding.
You're gonna try to seduce the darkness.
I just did. It worked. I'm happy. But let's continue.
Moving on.
I still don't know what's going on. Everyone's talking and stuff. What do I do in this case? Do I just go, okay, everyone's crazy except me, or do I look into it? Can I put on my veil again?
You can put on your veil again.
Because this is a little weird. Everyone's scared, and there was a really feminine scream that we heard, and I don't know where it came from.
You just hear Grasher shout across the room, "It wasn't feminine!"
So I'm going to put on the veil.
You put on the veil, and you suddenly start to notice in the darkness purple silhouettes.
Just like the hourglass. How many silhouettes do I see?
About 20 in total.
Nice.
20.
So, guys, I don't think it'd be a good idea to, do things with these guys. Just saying we might be a little outnumbered here.
Which is why I'm asking who they are, what they want. Do they know any good local restaurants?
One of them finally responds, but not with words. They reach into their cloak, and they pull out a copy of the engraving that was on the lid of the box, the hourglass with 2 skulls on it.
Oh, so So, the Raven Queen, how's she doing? Looking good?
No response.
Look, there doesn't happen to be a reward, does there, for returning of her rightful property? That was probably wrongfully taken in the first place, but she'll be given back freely.
You see the figures sort of look to each other, and then they look back down at you, and then they look to the rest of you, and then they motion for you to follow.
I'm just going to turn around to my companions with a look of complete and utter terror, which I will not have when I turn back towards the other guys.
So we're
walk after them.
We're gonna go follow the glowing purple guys. Let's do this. Fine. Let's go.
Yep. Grasher is going
Party
to,
on.
Grasher's just gonna I imagine there's a pen and paper he has that he can just write down have them write down the response, and he's just asked them, "Is it true you boil orcs into bread? If so, how? We have to know."
You hear you see the one that you're sort of talking to. She kind of looks up to you and goes, "Wait, what?"
The stories say you boil orcs into bread. How do you boil something into bread?
What? No, good God, no. That's disgusting. No. We boil them in a jelly.
Grasher faints.
I'm not carrying him.
That is true.
I don't think I can carry him.
I could just barely drag him by the feet.
Four of them just sort of pick up Grasher by the arms and legs and just sort of carries them off. And they form a circle around you, and suddenly these thick plumes of black smoke begin to surround the entire party. And when the smoke dissipates, you realize that even though everything looks the same, at the same time it isn't. For one, all the people are gone. The walls look dilapidated and decayed, and there's just this overwhelming sense of dread that just embraces you like a thick miasma.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. You are all in the Shadowfell.
Yay!
Timing on that kid.
I don't know what the Shadowfell is, but it sounds terrible.
Welcome to the Shadow Dimension.
Neat.
Where there are things that want to hug you with harpoons.
Ooh, every day.
Yes. Welcome to
Heck.
hell. Welcome to hell adjacent.
Yes, this is not hell, but it is hell adjacent.
Yeah, because there is the 9 hells, right? Or is it
all right, everyone, time for some quick D&D cosmology here. So, here we have Faerun, which is also the prime material plane. This is the regular world. Then you have the ethereal plane that surrounds it like a thick, warm blanket. That is the world between worlds. From there, you have the 2 mirror dimensions that are also attached to it. You have the Feywild, which is a bright, vibrant, wonderful world where logic doesn't exist and all the Fey come from. It is a pain in the ass. And then you have the Shadowfell, whereas the Feywild is all positive energy to the point where it's fucking dangerous. The Shadowfell is all negative energy to the point where it's fucking dangerous.
Awesome. This is gonna be fun. So,
It's also worth noting that you do not want to be here for too long, otherwise you will succumb to the madness of the negative energies of the Shadowfell, and will slowly lose your minds and try to fall back to the comfort of a new dark age.
Also, if we succumb to the darkness, doesn't like a gargantuan monster get spawned that roams the prime material plane? So, well, it's actually a monster. I think it's in Mordekainen's. Because they mention a wizard went mad in the Shadowfell and something came out. It's really weird. CR14?
Is it the I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if
So yeah, don't succumb to the madness of the Shadowfell and you'll be fine.
Yeah, don't succumb to the madness, and your family will also be fine.
Yay!
Oh, it's also worth noting. Here be vampires.
Yep.
Ooh, bloodsuckers.
Ravenloft is in this realm.
Please no, not Strad again. Not that bitch again.
Yeah, fuck him. Not literally.
Not that crybaby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
I mean, do we have a choice that we're in this realm right now?
No.
Wait.
One does not simply walk into the Shadowfell.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. So, as we're walking, is there anything like passing us that's of interest, or?
Well, the moment you leave this this dark echo of the manor, you end up in what I can only describe as Shadow Baldur's Gate, which the first thing you notice upon looking up into the sky is the fact that everything is just sort of this deep, depressing haze. It's not day, it's not night. It's kind of like, so you know those black and white photos of foggy mornings? It's that.
It's Silent Hill.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we're walking around in a Silent Hill zone. Has the siren alarmed?
Actually, a lot of creatures in the Shadowfell look like Silent Hill monsters. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, that's actually really accurate.
Yeah.
Welcome to Silent Hill. Instead of Pyramid Head, we have a guy with a harpoon for an arm.
Does anybody know how to invent a gun?
No. But I can sing a song.
I mean, Grasher could probably hold a cannon.
Very true.
He passed out.
That's true. Yeah. He's being dragged by boogeymen.
So, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
The place around you, you noticed a lot of the windows have been boarded up. A lot of doors have been boarded up. You see paranoid eyes peering out from broken windows as you're walking down the streets. It's a very dark, depressing little slice of the Shadowfell. Now, there are still people that are roaming around. There are Shatter Kai that are patrolling the streets and just generally making sure that everything is relatively safe, but not, too safe because they can't be fucking bothered. You see some stalls here and there that are manned by shopkeepers who are so thickly wrapped in cloths and bandages that you can't even tell what race they are. You can kind of guess from their height, but even then, that's not indicative to what they are.
You must whip it.
So the only thing that the Shadar Kai actually give you once they take you to the gates of Baldur's Gate and they set down Grasher, they hand you a map of Faerun, and you see them actually encircle the city of Neverwinter.
2 words. Oh, we came from there.
Yeah. Neverwinter is Waterdeep. Another word for it, right?
No.
Oh, no, it's north of it.
Yeah, it's north of Waterdeep.
Yeah.
There we go. I see it. South of Luskin.
Yep.
North of the Mere of Deadmen.
So you guys have an adventure on your hands here.
Oh boy. We get to go to Neverwinter? Is this where we're going to give our hourglass back?
Yep.
Right by that volcano? I love it.
Yep.
This is going to be great. It's a bit of a trip, too. Look at that.
We have a lot of rations, though.
We do?
Quite a bit.
Yeah. True. Especially since someone keeps pocketing all the rations.
So, right as they instruct you to go straight to Neverwinter, one of them steps forward and goes, "If you want to return to the prime material plane, deliver it."
So I'm going to ask them if they're threatening me.
So let me get this straight. We're stuck in this crazy, zany, kooky, crazy place until we walk halfway across the shore and go straight to a volcano, active by the way, and drop off an hourglass?
That's just about the long and short of it, yes.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. You know, you don't want to skip out on any silly details.
I'm going to ask if they got public transportation.
We have time on our side.
No, we don't. That's why they're here.
I'm getting about 405 miles from Neverwinter to Daggerford, or other way around, Daggerford to Winter. Or no, wait,
we're at Baldur's Gate. Yeah,
so
it's even further.
Even longer.
Yeah.
So I keep forgetting where we are. All right, so just do this. Almost 1,000 miles. 910 miles roughly if we take the shortest road.
Pingus, I want you to go ahead and roll a perception check. Just you. With advantage.
What's the advantage?
You roll a d20 twice and you tick the highest number.
All right. Yeah, we're going to go with number 1, which was 16 plus perception, 420.
Where you once saw bright, vibrant, grassy fields, there's nothing but dead gray wastes.
All right. That's not good.
And here's another thing to note.
Mm-hmm.
You also notice that Rom's eyes went from
ruby.
Red.
They're ruby.
They went from ruby to emerald.
Have I been keeping death on a spike? Wonderful. Let's hope he appreciates the free ride.
Can I start questioning Rom a little?
You can if you want.
Can you power on Rom? You got a switch or something. How do we do this?
Hey, Rom. You awake?
Well, I wasn't until just now.
Okay. Talking skull thing with now different color eyes. Could you tell me a little bit more? What is your affiliation with this Raven person?
Well, I
can smell bullshit from a mile away. Don't test me.
So, you know these freaky elf people around here?
Thanks.
Yo.
You're freaky
If
elf
I had
people?
thumbs, I'd be pointing at myself right now, but I do not.
You sent him here.
I think he's trying to say he was one.
Oh, freaky elf dude. All right, so we got a little in common.
Oh yeah, whole Shutterkai thing. Took to oil painting and necromancy. Got really good at necromancy. Also got really good at oil painting as well.
So what's your affiliation with this desolate field I keep getting visions of? And how do you know me?
You're literally just some random dickhead with
Okay.
his friends that just picked me up one day.
Dickhead, thanks. I was just, I was being nice to you. And just just, thanks.
I mean, there's really nothing more I can say here, to be perfectly honest.
Can I just ask the skull question then?
Go ahead.
Out of the people he's traveling with currently, who does he hate the most, ranked?
Oh, you want him to give us the list?
Actually, I don't really have any strong feelings about the matter one way or the other. I'm just kind of here for the ride, you know.
I feel like there's clearly something you're going to gain out of this. What is it that you want? What is it that you think you're going to gain out of this? You've had this hourglass before. I know you have. I've seen it.
Well, I can get my hot bod back. You know, I kind of miss having fingers and legs and arms.
Okay, here's a big question. Are you a friend or an enemy?
That is actually a gross overgeneralization of a lot of things. You see, the whole friend and foe dynamic doesn't really work. It's like trying to put everything into alignments.
Okay, so
the dichotomy of good and evil.
Listen.
Put the elf stick in a blender.
Listen here, you skeleton. If you want to get put back together, we were talking about economy and bullshit like that. If you want to get put back together, I feel like we need assertion that you're not going to kill us.
I mean,
or maim,
or dismember, or attack any smaller
or
group.
boil me into jelly.
Or jelly's another one. Or attack any of our smaller companions, much smaller companions than the ones we are already present.
Honestly, I think I am not the one you have to worry about.
Yeah, but we're working under the assumption that we somehow MacGuffing our way out of this.
I have to bring back the information to my clan. They need to know it's jelly, not bread.
See, that important, vital information needs to be transferred.
Yeah. It's Grasher's life quest now. It will get him into good favors with the gods, maybe? I don't know.
If you really want to cover your asses, don't trust jewelry.
Ha! Look at this! Now who's standing tall without the talking annoyance in their heads? Yeah.
Are you telling me her gossip isn't true?
Ooh.
Oh no, her gossip is 100% true, and devastatingly true.
Oh, thank goodness. Because some of it was really funny.
No jewelry, none, including perverted rings.
Especially perverted rings.
I've always known that son of a bitch.
I can shatter him.
So
let's murder jewelry.
Do I happen to have any jewelry of a disreputable persuasion?
I just remembered that crown talks. Should we trust the crown that reveals liars? Because that's
the crown doesn't talk.
No, just
no. When I put it on the skull's head, you said I could hear it say hello to it.
The skull was saying hello to it.
Oh, you see, that confused me. I've been wondering about that for the last 2 sessions.
Is Charlotte gonna do me wrong?
I think he's
honey, Charlotte does everyone wrong.
Oh, snap! Ah, there it is!
That's confirmation from
Booyah! Booyah! Wait. Gertrude?
Do you fancy having a nose piercing?
My earring. It was Gertrude, right?
Yeah.
I ask her if Charlotte really does everybody wrong.
Best gossip on gossip.
Yeah, the best gossip. The gossip between friends.
Best gossip and jewelry.
Let me tell you something about that one. All right, so here's what happens back when we were in the Unseen Academy here. All right, so you're gonna love this. So and she just regales you the time, all of her botched triumphs.
That's as good. That's a good enough confirmation as any. The confirmation of 2 earrings and a pair.
In which case, I'm just going to do is say, "I'm sorry, Charlotte, but it appears that the jury is against you," and I'm just going to just yeet her.
Just throw her into the Shadowfell.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yeet her.
It's like you throw that earring and it goes far, 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 and you hear a splash. And you see some weird, squat kind of skinny humanoid thing kind of crawl through and like fish it out and like dust it off.
I got it.
and then just like scurries off.
Oh, why am I thinking Gollum?
Yeah, I was waiting to hear it say precious.
This'll fetch me $5.
It'll fetch me $5.
In the land of the dead.
Dead dollars.
It's like as it's scurrying off, it stops like mid stride, looks back to you and goes, and then scurries off again.
Hey, I gave you that.
Further.
So shall we start our several-day journey?
I think that should be a tale for another time.
Ooh, cliffhangers.
Because there is so much I can do to you guys here.
Yeah, we're screwed 7 ways to Sunday.
Definitely.
We are boned.
Yeah. I kind of want to I'm just going to post a picture of one of them.
Bone the bones. No bonings.
Oh. Let me,
What was it? Loneliness? Oh, The Lonely, that's what it was called. This is what this is hell. This is what hell has to offer us. Or hell adjacent, I should.
So here's a little fun fact for all of you listening at home here, for those of you watching the stream.
Neat.
The Shadowfell just so happens to be the big D&D reference that was made in the first season of Stranger Things.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I even have the book that has the Demigorgon for 5th edition.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it.
But yeah, Frosted, take a look in the Discord.
I'm looking at it right now.
Those are all things in the Shadowfell.
So many pointy things and teeth.
What
that's what happens.
We show those to the stream here so they can see it.
Yes.
Fricks, you can go ahead and just pull that up, right?
Yeah, just give me a second here.
It might be better if you can you do the tab maybe?
That's what I'm doing.
There you go. Zoom out. And then we shall see them in their horrid appearance.
Give me 1 second. Let me
go. Underdark is actually just subterranean. It's on the prime material plane. It's just
isn't that just the home of the tieflings?
No, that's the home of the drow and the mind flayers.
Yeah. You also find flumps in there.
Flumps.
Which are...
It's a shame that the small ones are being cut off.
Hello, I'm a piece of garbage. Need to see those. These are so pointy and sharp looking.
Yeah, don't forget the little maggots on feet.
And
or
teeth.
The lampreys on feet.
Lots of teeth. So much teeth.
Oh, yeah.
I like how this one, the little blue one in the middle has like a hand stabbed into it.
Yeah, so that's called the Lonely. It wants a hug, but it wants to hug you with those harpoons.
Nice.
It wants to hug you and never let go.
Even more so. The best.
So yes, those are all people who succumb to the insanity.
And pretty much everything is coming up as a variety of evil.
Yeah. These
neutral or chaotic, that's all I'm pretty much finding.
Yeah, all of these, Frosted, are people who have succumbed to the madness of the Underdark.
Oh, cool. So they don't think with logic anymore, I'm guessing.
No, they are insane.
So my charisma is shit in this world.
Pretty much.
Awesome.
Almost.
Put it this way, this is a puppy in this world.
Yeah.
Aw. I like
it's hideous.
Talons on it. It's great.
It weighs about 200 pounds. It's carnivorous and it's neutral evil.
Oh, don't even get me started on bone claws. Just everything here wants to stab you in the face.
Repeatedly.
So much Sharpie things.
Yeah, everything here just wants you dead, but not because it wants you dead, essentially.
So many sharp, pointy things everywhere.
This is why the Shadowfell is considered hell adjacent.
It's basically undead hell.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, T. That's the thing I was talking about. The giant creature that gets released if you succumb to the madness.
Oh yeah, I was actually trying to find a picture of that one for a while.
Yeah, what is it called?
It's calling it a Nightwalker here.
Thank you, Nightwalker. That means I can look up what actually causes it to form. Because I think it's if you cross into it ever, actually.
Let's see.
So in this world, no other dimension sees us. So like the normal world can't see us walking through it.
No.
Nope. It's basically a you basically just stepped into an alternate dimension, essentially.
By the way, now I'm rolling.
But
good rolls.
But see, everything that affects, so anything that happens in a material plane will be mirrored in the Shadowfell and the Feywilds.
Gotcha.
It's not telling. Oh, 5th edition Mordenkainen's tome. So I'm just gonna pull it open and figure out how it gets formed. That's all I'm looking at. Because okay. Search for a Nightwalker.
Crap! I just realized I put these dice in the wrong bag.
All right, so 100%. The negative plane. Oh, this is from the. Is the Shadowfell also just called the negative plane?
Yep.
Okay. So one can reach the negative plane from the Shadowfell, much in the same way that it is possible to step from the material plane into the Shadowfell in a place where the barrier between the planes is thin. Stepping into the negative plane is tantamount to suicide, since the plane sucks the life and soul from such audacious creatures and annihilates them at once.
Oh man.
Those who survive the effort do so by sheer luck or by harnessing some rare form of magic that protects them against the hostile atmosphere. They soon discover, however, that they can't leave as easily as they arrived. For each creature that enters,
What was that?
Nightwalker must be lured back into the negative plane by offsprings of life. By offering of life for it to devour. If the Nightwalker is destroyed, the trapped creature has no hope of escape.
Nice.
So
it's gonna be a lot of fun. I got a good feeling.
So let's just.
So basically, the negative plane, I imagine, is more like the ethereal plane for the Shadowfell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That like the ethereal plane is to the prime material plane, as the negative plane is to the Shadowfell.
Well, actually, it just says up right here. It's the negative plane is the Shadowfell, as the Shadowfell is the material plane.
Ah.
So it's a basic. Let me get back to it, because you cross into it the same way. In places where the dimensional gap is thin, you can just accidentally wander into it. Essentially. Yeah, you can just step into the negative plane in the Shadowfell, and it just kills you. The negative plane is a place of darkness and death, anathema to all living things. Yet there are those who would tap into its fell power to use its energy for sinister ends. Most often, when such individuals approach the Midnight Realm, they find they are unequal to the task. Those not destroyed outright are sometimes drawn inside the plane and replaced by Nightwalkers, terrifying undead creatures that devour all life they encounter. Beings of anti-life.
Oh boy.
Yep.
So are we gonna die, or are we technically dead? I'm not sure.
We're essentially in purgatory, as it were.
Awesome.
We're dead adjacent.
Yeah, we're dead adjacent. We're not dead, but we're very close to dead.
Super mega ultra dead.
We're closer to madness than we are to death. Right now.
It's a good thing none of us are chaotic evil.
So, yeah. Next time's gonna be fun.
Yep.
It's gonna be great. All right. So I guess we'll wrap up the stream there. That was fun. Y'all had fun.
Mm-hmm.
What did you like the new UI layout? How do you like that?
I love being in the sky.
It looks great.
I gotta still do our little outline thing, but like.
I hope Demkeys realizes a werewolf is a completely different creature, and I don't think it's found in the Shadowfell. It's just a lycanthrope.
It's not found in the Shadowfell. Plus, it's got 10 intelligence.
Yeah, it's a cursed being. It's average intelligence. It's a being that's cursed to turn into a lycanthrope. So, because there's also were-pigs, were-bears, were-pigs, were-tigers.
Were-bear.
And I think there's a were-shark. Yeah, and a were-shark as well, if I'm not mistaken.
It's a dire. It's a dire wolf. It's like a normal wolf, but dire.
I'm gonna be honest. If I ever add were-sharks, they're just gonna be the street sharks.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What do you think of my little hand drawing thing on the side there? You can be honest.
Oh no, Max, man, we do not speak of the gazebo. Max, man, we
the
do not
warehouse.
Oh no, we do
the
not
warehouse. It's great.
No, seriously, there is a monster called the gazebo.
Because one of the players I don't know what the story is, but
they didn't know what a gazebo was.
Yeah.
So they tried to attack it, and Wizards of the Coast made it an official monster.
I don't think it's an official monster. I think it's just a big fan-made monster.
Oh no. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I see there's some new faces here.
Yeah, it's called The Tale of Eric and the Dread Gazebo.
Oh shit! Yeah, there it is, Eric and the Dread Gazebo.
Yeah, so it's all homebrew. It's not official.
Oh.
Oh wait.
No, hang on. That is a fan-made
Dread
RPG
Gazebo.
inspired by an anecdote made by famous Richard Aronson, designer of Ruins of Kaldor, a graphical mud.
Okay, I'm just gonna Eric in the Dread Gazebo.
This just sounds interesting. I can't even imagine fighting a gazebo. Hi, everybody joining the chat. You guys are awesome. Thank you for joining. Well, not just joining the chat, but joining the stream. Again, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a follow. I almost said a like. That's YouTube. If you want to do that, I do have a YouTube channel where this whole stream is going to be uploaded by probably tomorrow or the next day. I definitely invite you and hope you guys come and join us on that. That's going to be definitely what categorized, I guess is the word. Archived. That's the word that I'm looking for, actually.
I feel we should leave them with the tale of Eric and the Dread Gazebo because we brought it up.
Why don't we just go ahead and just post it in chat and read it in their own time?
Yeah, because it's a little lengthy, a little bit. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Someone post. There you go.
At least the gazebo wasn't on a grassy knoll.
Yep.
Is that the whole story there, T?
Yep, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I might actually read that as a video. With silly voices. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
By the way, to any up and coming DMs, I highly recommend you get your hands on the actual DM screen for 5th edition, because this thing is the single most useful thing. Oh my god.
It's so long. Wait for it.
It's so long. Like, all right. So if any DM, if you're not just immediately just doing, if your first instinct as a DM is not just doing this when you pick up the DM screen. You're doing it wrong.
That's funny. That's so I think this is a good place to leave it off.
That was a +3 arrow.
Oh yeah, I got my whistling arrow too. That's awesome. That's it. That's a weapon I can do.
Oh, what's that?
That's just a thing that I found whilst looking up D&D.
That looks cool. This
what?
Pretty not. Sorry. This thing.
Am I not seeing it? Here?
No.
I'll do it.
There.
Oh, you've already.
Right.
Yeah. Bugger.
Yeah, that thing.
Oh,
looks
yo.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
That looks cool.
That's some Shadowfell of the Colossus shit right there.
Shadowfell of the Colossus.
That's crazy. This looks like a drawing I did years ago. Like legit. Hold on a second.
I like how the Nightwalker has gotten more and more Krampus looking over the years. If you look at the Forgotten Realms wiki, they have pictures from each edition that it was in. Its horns get longer, and now it looks like Krampus.
And hey, I didn't spill anything this time around.
Ah, boo.
Parents.
Stream hasn't been turned off yet.
Yeah.
It has not been turned off because now I want to see something that I drew that looks a lot like that picture. Get away. I don't want to buy this. Is why okay, give me a second. It's taking me a minute to get there. I gotta get to my portfolio.
Yeah, Demke's nothing in this world is friendly. Nothing in this. You really shouldn't just. You should just avoid interaction with anything in this role. In this world.
Don't eat the food. Don't drink the water. Don't touch the things.
Yeah, and don't enter the fucking forests. The forests drive you insane. Because the forests hate you.
Guess what you have to cross through at some point?
Not a forest? Yeah, not a forest.
Not a forest and not a lake.
Yep. Well, we might have to cross a river.
Volcano?
Yeah. Luckily, I don't see a forest on the path I've outlined.
So I know you guys can't see it too well on a stream, but this is something I drew a while back that looks really
shit.
weird. Yeah.
That's cool. I like it.
I did that when I used to do collections.
He's just like, hey guys.
So that's what this picture reminded me of. I did that a long time ago.
Yeah, this is the route Hold on. This is the route I've charted out. Because this seems like the safest way to go is to just follow the fucking roads.
Roads.
For some reason, just like the difference in scale, because like that guy probably doesn't even like come up to like a fifth of that thing's big toe. So, and it kind of just looks like this colossus is just like stepping out from behind that mountain going, "Oh, you caught me unawares.
Ooh, what's
to have me at a
ooh, what's this?
Disadvantage."
Yeah, that's the idea I got with the little thing too, because this right down here is a dude holding a sword to it.
Excuse me for a minute.
It's like, you there? Yes, you up there. Fuck you.
Fuck you and your eye. Or eyes. I don't know what.
I shall fell you with my sword.
Sword. All right, so let's call it here. Let's call it a night.
Excuse me, Nix. That's an ogre.
An ogre. So, okay. Thank you guys very much for watching the stream.
How dare you?
Again, every single week, 7 p.m. Wednesday Eastern Standard. Please join the Discord for updates. If something comes up, we'll definitely keep you quite and well informed. And I gotta stop rolling ones with this dice. I'm being honest. And I thank everybody who joined us here tonight on this stream. You guys are awesome. I'm talking about you guys in the stream, our DM, everybody. Yeah. So thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, T. Thank you, Mountain. Thank you, Sam. And I'm going to thank everybody else who is watching the stream for watching it and being patient with us as we screw around and pull chairs out from underneath people. You guys have been great. You guys have been awesome.
As we seduced time.
I got something accomplished this stream. I seduced time. That was a thing that just happened.
This stream was just mostly setting up for some real shit.
Yeah. I feel like it's gonna get crazy.
On the shit.
Catch you guys later. You guys been great. You guys been fantastic. Catch this stream being uploaded on YouTube. You guys are awesome. Stay frosty, my friends, and keep moving forward.